All right, internets. I'm hair out today. You like it? I got nice curls going on. I did some self-care. I got that big floof. I figured I'd rock it. So we here. And I figured I'd provide some relatability by rocking. I got some dinner going on. I'm gonna eat some pasta as we get going. Usually, my partner Patty sitting right here. If it's your first time here, if you found this link through our auction, my name is Bailey. I operate an eBay store called Grandma's Dead Stock, where I buy and sell vintage and collectibles, and I operate a auction house alongside my man's Patty. And when we close these auctions out, what we do is we live stream the reaction so that you guys actually have company as these auctions are closing. And there's a lovely duo in our chat right now named Acorn Auctions, and they're based out of Hamilton, Canada. These two, what we do on a regular basis. So a similar stream format where I do the live reactions to my own auction closing. I do it for them as well because they very much focus on higher end products and like highly specified pieces versus us. We clear out entire estates and we sell you everything. For us, it's about the ethical ethical repurposing, rehoming of all those pieces, right? And Acorn has a fantastic eye, and it's a great contrast that I think contributed to this very auction that you're watching right now for us to be aware of which pieces we have available that are the keynote pieces. And so shouts to Acorn in the chat saying handsome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I put in some leave-in conditioner today, so the Scottish curls are paying off. They're nice and floofy. Considering all the things going on in my life, I was like, you know what? Talk about embodying being who you are. It's the right time. It's the right time to embody who you are and just rock the curls today. You know what I mean? But same note, as I said, I want to be a bit more relatable. I got some pasta for dinner. I got some chorizo sausage. I made my own little sauce, boiled it in the noodles water, right? The entertainment quality I have to maintain. I've been eating so much like Korean and Japanese food. I'm so used to like slurping my noodles. I've got the mic right in front of my face. I have to try not to slurp the noodles so offensively. But as I did those announcements, my buddy Patty, he's going to be on the way. I got the extra chair we're going to pull in, but the thing is one of my cute little kitties in the house. The chair that we use for my cohort in my hustle. She eats on it. The one little kitty likes to eat on the elevated chair, and then that way we have like distinct eating positions for the cats. So I have to wait until food's done. So on that note, about 7:50, probably step outside, get the cat chair, and then he'll be ready. But we'll see. Patty has a tendency. Patty is a family man. If that's more endearing for any of you, and it's your first time watch on this VOD rather than watching it live, like you're watching this in the future after it's already happened, he's a family man. He's a family man. As you can tell, this is a single man's bedroom. This is someone who lives an independent lifestyle, which I'm very comfortable with. There is literally no self-consciousness about that statement. But he's got some responsibilities that take priority, and I highly respect it. It is incredibly valuable to me as a business person to have a completely contrasting human that does a great job at supporting his family and supporting the people important to him in his life. So in terms of him probably cutting it close to our 8:30 closing line, totally fair. If there's one thing I support, prioritizing family, mental health, and like literal children. Literally. So I would be a massive hypocrite if I betrayed those bylaws of myself to say that. It's like, hey, you know what I mean? But so noodles, I just gotta ensure that I don't slurp too hard. But it's your first time here, you're watching this auction, you're coming from Max Sold. I have another funny story too for when he arrives. I want to tell that when he's here, but I tried to install a new chair. Oh, I broke the new chair immediately. I'm not embarrassed about sharing my follies on live stream, so it's not like a terrible scenario. It would have been hilarious if I was on camera, but it also would have been like doubly embarrassing to be like, I got a new chair, look at my new chair. Just boom. So I'm sitting up on this bad boy because we're 2 levels. So usually when he's here, I'll either scoot down, I'll stay up here, and then we're a little bit more equal on the camera. But either way, I got this nerdy 3 monitor setup. So I got my main one, I've got the chat, and then I've got the Twitch so that I can to create clips as we're going, right? But thank you for everyone who's tuning in so far. Shout outs to Acorn Auctions once again for sharing the stream link in their chat. They've been a wonderful collaborator, and that is something you can also expect on a monthly basis. Not only are you seeing my auctions close here, there is a auction house that I'm working with, which is them, who ships to Canada and the USA, versus we are now Max Sold partners. It has been a fantastic business relationship, but I will note that it is dependent on local pickups, and that does become not a problem, but something of note. You know what I mean? Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to switch to the focus. We're going to switch to the window. The other feature I've noticed about Max Sold, I can't view it in Dark Reader. So if you guys feel a little uncool about having... I forgot to turn on my studio lights. That was what I missed today. That was what I missed today, y'all. That was what I missed today. Oh, and now I'm looking so much more pale. That needs to be a little darker. Color tone is okay, but... Alright, that's healthy now. That's a better balance. I was like, oh my god, I look like a ghost. My Scottish blood really be purveying today, huh? So we're going to run through the auction. As always, what I like to say is I like to go through the most bid on items first. I find that to be of primary importance to understand which clients are interested in our products ahead of the closing day, right? So typically, regardless of auction house format or software that you use, you are running into the concerns of what draws attention and people willing to bid a high dollar amount ahead of time, okay? And if you're watching this soon, this like coming week, I have to go head out to my grandmother's house, help run a restaurant, because her retirement strategy very admirable. She wanted to run a restaurant as she grows old, because in a way, I know it sounds weird, and hey, I'm used to weird. I got a lot of weird in my life, right? But she chose the best way for her to socialize with folks as she gets older is to literally just be a server and a chef. So she hangs out every day at a restaurant, and instead of being in a retirement home where she's just getting grumpy about all the things that did or did not happen, she's able to socialize every single day and provide a valuable service to her community. So I'm heading out there. I'm going to help run the kitchen. I'm 110 bajillion%. Ooh, I got to change that because I think it's on my bids link. Thank you, chatbot, though. Thank you, chatbot. Let's see this. Let's see this. Yeah, it's on my bids link, so we're going to switch that right quick. That's a little... I got a little chatbot error. Let's fix that. We're going to do that right now, and I'll do that on the off-camera stream. But so my grandmother Fran, I'll be helping her out. I'm going to do an interview stream with her, of course, once again. I absolutely adore filming with her because it's something that, like, I feel like I can immortalize her through her words on video. So I'm not terrified that my grandmother is going to leave our dear world necessarily in any immediate year. But at the same time, all those little fun facts, all those little tidbits that she has to share, I'm super stoked to be able to have that on camera and something that I can pull back to. It's something that can hopefully bring value to others, because it's not necessarily such a privileged, biased perspective on my behalf to want to be able to do that. She is a truly unique human, and I really value the influence that she's brought in my life, and I'm very much looking forward to how I can provide that to others, right? But as we're looking at our auction close, as I said with most bids, that's funny. I don't usually wear my hair out, so you guys are witnessing baby taking a good step. We're talking about personal growth. We're talking about a lot going on in my life. Wore the hair out, eating spaghetti. Well, hopefully not get hair in with the spaghetti, but we'll see. So most bid items, it's interesting to see that the $860 slot machine is not the most bid on item. So that means when you're watching one of these auction platforms that you've got like two, not whales, but two high-end people fighting over that product and willing to spend a lot of money, right? And shouts to Stoned, bro, that is the worst part of having long hair, I swear. Yeah, usually I'm not rocking it out while I'm live. That's just funny because with the spaghetti, you're not noticing that it's getting sucked up at the same time. But shouts to Stoned, highly respected friend of mine, regular in the chat. Thank you very much for being out here. He's been growing his out again. Hey, living true to his heritage, living true to the native heritage. Living with the power of his ancestors. As I was teasing earlier too, Stone, the thing is I've been eating too much Japanese and Korean food. I eat the spaghetti and I just want to slurp. I'm so used to slurping and I'm like, I'm on mic, I can't slurp. As I was saying, slot machine, $860, so that means there's some big bidders. This Louis the 16th Boulier style table. This bad boy, I'm pretty sure I took an up close image. Here we go. This would have been an incredible, a serious amount of work to create. Right? Look at, those are all polished down stones. So not only is it like grinding the table surface down to that, it would have been a serious amount of polishing. You would have had to pick the material in a very intricate process. And I think it wasn't like epoxy. It definitely didn't feel plastic. It felt like something way more serious than epoxy. So I'm glad that it's getting the attention it deserves. Even this brass siding that it's got on it, look at that. That's hand tacked. You can see the hand tack in there. And those stamps, like, again, it's something that's easy to make nowadays, but considering it's like 20 to 30 years old, would have been a considerable amount of work to make that brass siding and then tack it in and then make that tabletop. So it's very much deserving of the price it's going for because of the amount of craftsmanship that would have went into this furniture piece. If it's your first time watching streaming, you're watching a live stream, you got this link through our auction. Just want to let you guys know. Quite often, streamer will be eating during stream. I'm 100% willing to take critiques on how messy the noises may be. But oh, it looks like Patty might be on time. Let's see. I got a walking over now notice. These Sean Beck. I didn't know what Sean Beck was. This was also a good find for picking knowledge. It is a petit crystal flush mount chandelier. These bad boys, comps were crazy. Crazy. Around $1,000. Probably $800, $900. So all those little guys, I was totally incorrect. We were looking at it. This is why I took so many photos of the documents, because that's got a certificate of authenticity. It's made of brass and bronze, and I thought they were just like cheap crystals. I had no idea that they were like legitimate fancy pants crystals. Like, I thought they were just a generic, I thought it was just another lighting piece that you could find in any other home. So I was totally wrong about it. And these are the high end. The Sean Beck was, I think they're Dutch made. If not, they're German made. So I really hope they find a good home. Considering they're at $220, someone's already getting them for a steal. Similar to that, these Florentine dressers, I'll show you right quick. This one feels obvious. I feel like you don't have to have picking knowledge to know that a dresser that looks like this, made in Italy with gold leaf, is valuable. This just feels obvious that you should know it's worth money. This is like quite evidently, you see this in like very wealthy households. It's even got the imprint on the dresser itself, which is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. The drawers, great detail. Even the back, you can see that the craftsmanship is highly well made. So you can't really, that one, you don't even have to have the level of knowledge in this industry to understand that it's like, okay, this is an expensive piece. So very understanding that I went for $235, but similar to the Sean Beck, it's like, wow, if you really step back, it could be worth quite a bit. And this one was viewed 2,000 times. Wow. Not only is it one of our most valuable auctions, it's definitely our most viewed auction that we've done. The tomato sauce on my throat. Not doing so hot. These filigree pendant lamps. Again, this was the one that I personally am very happy did well. Intricate, beautiful, well handcrafted. I don't necessarily think those blue gemstones that we're going to look at here, I don't think they're like crystals, but they're like this a stunning pearlescent color. And then the light bulbs had this like false candle style kind of. Stone in the chat asks if we're getting all the snow yet. And yeah, we're just getting the snow now. Hence why the homie Patty, he's walking over now because of the amount of snow. He didn't want to drive his car, and the street car's backed up. It's just happening. I wouldn't necessarily... Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so it's a decent amount. I would say about 5 centimeters right now, but if it keeps going all night, it'll probably be closer to 10. I had the hilarious... I was lacking on my snow tires for ages. Bebe was like, I don't need a rush to get my snow tires on. And then this past weekend, we had that snowstorm on like Sunday, Saturday. The exact day we had the snowstorm, I had my snow tires appointment booked. So it was like, oh, thank bejeebus. This was excellent timing. I am very grateful for this, that I was ahead of it. Where, yeah, people drive like maniacs the second they see snow. Oh, bro. In the country, it's at least a bit better. You guys got people with trucks and people that, in the countryside, people at least understand how to drive in snow. In the city, oh my gosh, you're going 20 below the speed limit the entire time. Now, I'm very happy to see this African painted Max. Oh my god. I'm very happy to see this African painted mask go up. Max. Glad to see it going up, because as you can see, it is incredibly detailed. Although I don't necessarily think it's like an artisanal piece. It was hand carved and hand painted. The amount of detail on this, incredible, stunning. But the dock, the design, I do think it was meant and created for foreigners, if I had to be fully transparent. But the amount of detail, the finish, the polish, everything on it, otherwise, highly, highly intriguing. I was worried it was going to go for $5, so I'm glad it's going for 55. We've got the original watercolor painting. Paintings are always the tough call. My business partner, as well as my roommate, who is an artiste, has a finer eye for understanding which pieces of fine art are due to go for a real dollar amount. And in my case, these are some of these, like, see, originally is priced $1,500. This design, I can humbly say, someone would show me this painting, I would say it's worth art money. It's worth what it's going for right now, $95. I would not have estimated it's supposed to be worth $1,500. And that's humbly said. That's said acknowledging that I am wrong and incorrect in my estimates, right? The vintage Foo Dog statue. This thing's very cool. Foo Dog is Chinese, so that's okay to say. I am concerned that this is a Polynesian statue and may not be Foo Dog, but regardless, this is Bebe photos. Very high quality photos captured by myself. Again, if everyone's curious, we do have the auction link. Let's actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take the auction link and we are going to pin it in the chat right now so that you guys can participate if it's your first time tuning in. So we'll drop it right in here. We'll do that. We'll do that right quick. I'm going to pin it to the chat. And we are also going to pin it to the chat on Twitch. And we are going to pin it to the chat on Kick. And as I do that, I do want to remind you guys that I do simulcast. So I am on Twitch, I am on the Kick, and I am on the YouTube. But I do have a chat bot that relays the messages. So if you are interested in communicating with anyone on either of the platforms, they will see your messages. Kick is the only one that lags behind, but that's not a problem. I can handle that for you. Don't you worry. And also, Kick is just full of bots, and only degenerates watch streams on Kick. So, I guess you gotta be an internet weeb to know that one. All right. And we've got about an hour now until the auction closes. Patty is on his way shortly, so I'm very excited to see when he comes here. I know he was excited as I am about this auction outcome. Is Davenport desk? Due to my hustle and lifestyle, I'm kind of already content with all the furniture that I have. That's the problem. But this piece, wow. It like fully folds out and has the floppy container so that it's like a dresser that you can use in your room, but then becomes a work desk. It is very finely crafted. If I was not and dovetail. That's what I was impressed at. I thought it was a little bit more modern, and I saw these back creases. I was like, wow. Okay, so not only is this like incredibly detailed in its final craftsmanship, it's sturdy. This thing's gonna last another 100 years if I had to gamble. I love, like, even look at this inlay, like this leather inlay. You're not gonna get work like that. That's just not something that's created nowadays. You know what I mean? It's so beautiful. I've got as you can see, I've got a nice vanity. The thing is, this is a family passed down vanity. If this wasn't an heirloom, I would 100% replace this heirloom with that. And I was tempted. I wanted it. But gotta be a humble boy. The thing is, with the hustle, there's always more stuff. Considering what I do, we're always going to come across more beautiful pieces. So I need to humble myself and not feel like I'm losing out on any particular item. King Louis, solid caneback dining chairs. So these guys were stunning too. What did that say? 165? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it says 165. Wow, guys, come on. Woo. I knew they were nice. 165. Shouts to the buyer. They are stunning. Great back. They got a wicker back. Whether you keep those cushions on them, like, that's a great handmade product. You can see the wicker back here. I made sure to take attention to detail on some of the distress of the product. Definitely nothing of primary concern, but it is notable distress. But you could touch that up with like anything, whether you're using like regular household paint or one of those little touch-up markers, like they're like pastel markers that you can get from Home Depot. You could match that color well. It was just a flat black. But I'm so glad. The craftsmanship of these pieces, incredible. I'm very happy to see that they're getting the attention that they deserve. 4-panel divider. As you can see on my window right now, losing. I set a medium. You can't even, I wouldn't even call it a reserve. I want this for 50 bucks. Right? If this wasn't going to go for 50 bucks, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. You would have been fighting with Bebe. Okay? But instead, people beat me out. I'm happy it's going to a good home. But this is again, homie listed as Food Dog is Japanese. I'm going to get at him when he comes here. But this is Japanese. This ain't Chinese. I could be wrong. I'd have to double check the calligraphy. It might be Chinese, actually. Okay, I think I'm wrong. I think that's Chinese calligraphy. I'll be humble. Yeah, I can't always be right. That's one of the best parts of tuning into my streams. Okay, guys? I want to remind you that I do these auction reaction streams for every single one of me and Patty's auction close, okay? We also work with our colleagues, Acorn Auctions Hamilton, where they offer shipping to the U.S. and Canada. But in our case, this pickup is going to be this Saturday, where if you're enjoying what you see, you click this link through our Max Sold auction link, you'll be able to visit us in person. Now, personable Patty, popular Patty pops up is going to be the man that you meet at the door because he's going to handle the customer service in that scenario. But yeah, you can catch me in between hawking all this stuff down to you guys. This is actually our first pickup from a condo unit as well. So it'll be very interesting. We'll take some serious team coordination. Shouts out to Aleem RM. That is AALEEMRM. And he is one of my homies that I've supported for a long time. If you go to my channel, you can see a lot of collaborative content with him. He's going to help us with the auction pickup process as well. So we've got an extra hand. It's not necessarily heavy lifting, as you can see, like these filigree dressers, the chairs, even the Davenport desk. They're not necessarily that heavy, but if I'm just one person, one elevator, it's going to take bloody forever to bring people their items. So I definitely need an added hand. So shouts to Aleem, AALEEMRM, on Instagram, YouTube, all the platforms. Great artist, a friend of mine that's very dear to me and I'm very glad to have in my life, and a very inspirational teacher who helps teach like music theory, inspire the youth, and we got some stuff coming in the future, so keep your eye out. Ceramic elephant plant stand. This was probably the heaviest out of all the items. This ceramic elephant plant stand was intense. This bad boy. Chonky boy. Oh, Chinese as well, eh? Chinese chonky boy. Hand painted clearly. I think it is a plaster cast. That's the only thing I would critique about it. Some issue. This is, as you can see. I like to do honest business. I always prefer to do honest business. So as we're looking at this, you can see, like, look at a little bit of the paint drip down on it, okay? I would rather sell you my piece with full transparency than try to deceive you as to it being the most pristine thing I've ever seen, right? Additionally, again, hope you like the curls today. I hope you like the curls. I'd be flexing the curls. Chatbot just dropped in. Patty ain't here yet, but he's going to be here soon. I wonder what the 10 means. Maybe the 10 kilo? No, it wasn't 10 kilos. Could have been 10 pounds. But it's even got a top design. Very zen, very cool. Would be a great outdoor piece. That is probably the heaviest one out of the lot. These Indonesian hand-painted wall tapestries as well. Wow. Oh, wow. They were super cool. This one, I'm fairly certain, was a depiction of, like, the different levels of existence. Like, I think this is Midgard. I think that is heaven. I think that is hell. I think. I'm not going to pretend, but I'm pretty sure, like, you see these figures. I'm pretty sure those are demons. Now, I don't think it's necessarily anything that was created artisanally. I don't think it's necessarily, like, some super rare piece created by a monk. But very antique. Very 1980s. Very much pretty. So thank you for everyone for popping in. I do want to remind you that the auction link is pinned in the chat. And if it's your first time here, don't be afraid to subscribe, because we do this every single month. And we are partners now with Max Sold of Max Sold Auctions. And it's been a beautiful burgeoning relationship. And outside of the auctions that we host on Max Sold, I collaborate with a wonderful auction house called Acorn Auctions Hamilton, who ship to the US and Canada. So those are great things to keep an eye out for if you are enjoying what you're seeing so far. All right. Wow. Even this table. We're kind of rather scrolled down on the most viewed items. 1,300. And this is a collapsible nomad table, which makes sense given the title. It is a nomad table, as you can see. It kind of like folds up and the top comes off. So I think this is like, again, the nomad, self-explanatory, and something that you could travel with. You could throw this bad boy in your pack. Very cool. Very, very cool. Glad it got some attention. This guy was sitting with a lack of attention for a minute. The one that, oh man, if this wasn't bid up, this is another one like that Davenport cabinet. Bebe would have bought this. But this cabinet, man, the amount of detail on it. Red, gold, black accents. I made sure, again, honest, transparent. Has some flaws, but it's because of the age. Some of the gold filament in it was starting to fray. That is a mouthful. You try to say that fast. The gold filament was starting to fray. Otherwise, the details, man, clearly hand painted. Some sort of acrylic. As you can see, like a little bit of that is missing. I think it's acrylic, but it might have been like very, very early epoxy. Even if it is epoxy, the swirls in it, incredibly hard to achieve. And if it's not epoxy, the swirls in it, you're never going to find a piece like that again. Never. Oh, we got an early patty today. I'm going to go pick him up. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Okay, so we're going to do a quick BRB. I'll put it in the chat for y'all. We're going to do a quick BRB. We got my business partner on time today. Which is an excellent change. Oh my God, picking up pads. Okay, all right. We're going to be right back. We're only about halfway through and everything's already rolling on up. I am so glad to see all of these extremely rare items getting the attention that they deserved. Okay, y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you. If it's your first time here, again, don't be afraid Don't be afraid to subscribe. The best way to support is just to subscribe to the channel, because We're here for the long term. We're here for the long term, okay? All right. We're going to see you in a second. We're going to see you in a second. Yo, internets. We're just working on the framing because didn't have the chair set up before Patty got here.
Oh, is this live right now?
Yeah, now it's live. Now we're live, boys. We're live, boys.
Pew, pew, pew. Sick.
I think that's a decent setup.
What
Mike's
up,
picking
fam?
us up. Maybe jump the mic up just a little bit to make everyone happy so they can hear us.
Yeah, we don't want them to hear us like. We can still whisper and they can't hear us.
Yeah, it wasn't offensively quiet last time, but it was like, I could have boosted it up a little bit. There we go.
The dub decibel.
Acorn says, hi, Patty.
Hi.
And
Oh, hey.
Elise is, it's Buell pronounced like buoy.
Oh, yeah.
Buoy? Buoy.
Buoy.
Buoy. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I didn't know if this little thing would be in the way.
What was that?
It's what I use for my little Gundams and my figures that I make. It's like a precision X-Acto knife. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I use that for my model making. But then I was fucking with my candle. I use it for little projects.
There you go. Gundam Schling.
Yeah. But nice to see you, Acorn. Shouts to everyone in the chat. If it's your first time watching this, coming from our max sold listing. What we do is we run an auction house, me and Patty together. Mm-hmm. I have my own eBay store called Grandma's Dead Stock, and Patty does pop-ups as well as operates a stall at a location downtown Toronto. No free advertisements, but it is located at 306 College Street, right near Spadina and College. And together we collaborate on running this auction house. So we are partners now with Max Sold, and we're doing our first high-end auction functioning with a client. So this is running out of their estate, and we're both very excited to do this. And this is something that we stream on a monthly basis. So if you're enjoying seeing all these items and how much they go for, it's something that you can pop into on a regular basis.
Yeah, we're here. I trekked in the snow across this crazy city, feet of snow. My feet were covered in snow. It's only about a couple inches. It's not so bad. This time it's a nightmare. And I say Blizzard's my middle name, which it is. For real. I was born in a blizzard.
Oh, yeah, true. I always do forget that.
My parents just snuck it in there.
That's a badass little name.
It's a fun one to say, and people just laugh at it, and it's like, no, for real.
For real. My name's Blizzard.
But yeah, this is a really great auction. This is the best auction we've run yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we go through a lot of stuff in the warehouse. And we put together these auctions of our own stuff, but rarely do we come across such a densely packed collection of what we consider premium items. So this is a really exciting auction, and stuff is it's gonna be bananas. I don't know, this auction is gonna get drawn out. There's gonna be so much extended bidding. I suggest if you are gonna bid on stuff, put in your max bids.
Yeah.
Make sure you have your favorite lists, because there's gonna be some glitches. This is gonna be nuts.
Yeah, there's gonna be so many people that we do highly recommend if you are interested in the items. There's a little heart button. Mm-hmm. As you can see on my platform that I've got going on here, you've got my bids and the little heart. You can hit the heart item, and then everything you're concerned about, you'll be able to track it way easier than being on the native platform.
Yeah,
so and big recommendation there.
There's the hide closed lots tab, which also you can remember to do.
Which is top right, right under here. You'll see it.
And pay attention to the sort by tab, so you can do all that to try and stay on top of the insanity.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm very excited. So what do you want to search through first? You usually like to go to the least valued items first, and we've still got a half hour to get excited about it.
I think we should go the opposite this time.
You want to go most this time?
Yeah, I want to see
some
of the...
he's excited.
Some of the high ticket items.
Only one item with zero, though. In terms
I know,
of our
this is over 99%. That's a 99.5% sale rate.
That's fantastic.
Which is awesome.
So then everyone else switch to our eBay focus window so you guys can see For some reason, again, the little quirks with Max Sold, I can't turn it to a dark reader anymore. I have to we have to go bright white now. But I digress. So
to have like a black background instead?
Yeah, usually I like to do this because this is like all of my dorks that watch streams, they prefer it when it's black because it's less harsh on their eyes.
But you
look,
can't do that?
None of the images pop up. And this is the only website. I was doing Acorn Auction Hamilton's high bid closing. It's fine. It's fine. For some reason, Max Sold is the only one. The images don't load. And I updated everything before I did the stream.
Rude.
It was a very specific issue.
My eyes.
Yeah. We are bidding on that table. Acorn Auctions needs the table for their auction, which, for their office. Sorry, apologies.
Which table is that?
I would suspect the Bouillet style table.
No, the Boulot? Boulot?
And also Acorn Auctions, it's your frequent collaborator, and also you guys live outside of the city. Feel free to let us know, and we'll hold it at our warehouse for you. We don't offer that for all of the buyers. This is
we
only
don't offer
for
that
select
for any of the buyers, only our friends.
Yes. And
but it's easy to become our friends. Just endure our...
endure our live streams for a little bit. Give us 4 live streams, and then we'll hold items for you. How about that? The dining table.
Aaron and Lynn are special people.
Yeah.
For sure.
The dining table. Okay, the mahogany. It is made of serious wood, so I'm glad you guys...
Yeah, that's a nice table.
Yeah.
It's got the leaf as well.
It deserves the attention. Lot 50. Lot 50. Lot 50.
I know it well.
You can't type lot 50 in the search bar. Come on, Max Sold. I'm disappointed in you.
Is that a whiskey brand or something? Lot 40?
I think so. I think that's the
like
Conor
Aykroyd
McGregor one, too.
Oh, is that Conor McGregor?
I think so.
Right.
I think so.
I'd be more interested in Dan Aykroyd's.
I can't
if he
remember
did one, I don't know.
Dan, he does. He's got a winery and a liquor brand for sure. Let's hear. I'm curious. So then we'll duplicate, and then we will do it by closing soon. Just put 50. Shouts out to Bailey Oaks, Mama Bebe. Yeah, it's a funny. I think I've told you this story already, but it maybe reiterate for the chat. Oh, the parlor table.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Now that's a really cool table. It has that one kind of burn blemish in it. You might be competing against our client. I'm not sure.
But it even pops up. It's like meant for games. Like I think I took a photo of it here. It's got a little slot to hold all your poker chips and stuff.
Yeah.
But seriously, OG.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also got the padded topper. Like, you just don't have that with tables these days.
No, not at all.
Right? And it's...
not at all.
Yeah, that's
padded
really nice.
toppers you can see right here in the background of the image.
Oh, so we're moving that for them?
Yeah. We'll sort it out. We're going to have the van, and Mike, I'm probably going to just suck it up and pay for parking.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll have to
sort that out. Either that or we'll ask to do this.
But I'm sure that can disassemble, right? You just bring like a Sawzall and
just chop it up. That will fit in your... that middle part comes out for sure.
Yeah. We can figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Shouts to Acorn. You're worth figuring it out for.
110%.
Pickup is Saturday, actually, so that's part of the issue. I know that doesn't work with your schedule.
Yeah, no, you guys don't worry about a pickup. We got you.
Yeah, we got you. And also shouts out to Mama Bebe again. The funny, my mom's last name, Bailey. My first name, Bailey.
Right.
So you'll see if someone's commenting and it's something Bailey, it's one of my family members.
Gotcha.
It's a long story. It's a long story for the internet, but...
Right, it's too bad that you didn't get your mother's maiden name, eh? Like surname? Because then you could have been Bailey.
That's the Bebe. That's one of the origins of the Bebe.
Oh, interesting.
That's people teasing that. It's too bad you didn't get that surname, so you're Bebe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's literally one of the origins.
can I adjust this screen at all?
This one, you want it bigger? What do you want?
No, to face me more, because I can't really see. Like, the camera's blocking the comments on that one.
Yeah.
But that... Yeah, that's a little bit. Then I can see people talking more.
I can even like switch it off. I can put just the big chat window here for you instead. Is that okay though?
That's fine.
Yeah, it works for you?
Yeah, for sure. Now I just don't have to like tilt.
Here, and I can also, since it's good timing because we're not busy right now, so we'll do this. I'll make it bigger for you. I think I'm just so used to needing. What did I just fucking do? What was that?
Oh, they're ganging up on you, bud.
I agree with Elise. The story isn't that long. Yeah, okay, sorry.
You can make it long, though. Come on.
My mom and my father had a deal that if they had a boy, he got to pick the name, and if they had a girl, my mom got to pick the name.
Uh-huh.
They had a boy.
Yeah.
My dad wasn't too creative.
Yeah.
So my dad is Jay Nargang, and my mom is Jeanette Bailey. So he's like, oh, well, then we're just going to use both our surnames. We've got a Bailey Nargang.
So you don't actually have a first name, is what
I
you're
don't
saying.
have a first name. They just gave me two surnames.
So your name is Bailey Nargang.
Yeah, and it's just the last names of both my parents because my dad wasn't creative at all. My dad was like, oh, well, I guess.
What power to give over.
I know. I just got to carry two family legacies.
Yeah. But now Elise says they think it seems kind of creative.
I think it's sort of creative. I would agree.
But then couldn't you just give the hyphenated last name?
I could have been like John Bailey Dash Nargang. Yeah.
That would have been less creative.
Yeah, I'm Bailey Martin Nargang the first is my full name.
Oh, so you
middle name is Martin.
Well, now I'm gonna start calling you Marty.
You're gonna call me Marty?
Marty. Martin.
Marty the sailor.
Oh, so you have a middle name, so it's okay.
Yeah, Martin. I'm Martin. That's my great grandfather's name. He was the guy he was the German who came here to Canada.
Mm.
So I'm named after the immigrant part of the family.
Strong.
Strong. It's actually English tradition to keep the family names because often women make a new name by combining names, and your last name would actually be Gnarly. Yeah. Exactly. That's the added story. It's the added story.
Now, Luella doesn't have Parkinson. That's Emily's last name.
Yeah.
Well, and now y'all know. So we were thinking about for our next child to put Parky in the middle name, as a middle name.
That's cute.
But she doesn't really particularly like her last name or like identify with that side of her family.
Yeah.
That's why she was like, I don't care about it being included. So now we're going to put it in there somehow sneakily as like a middle name.
That's a good balance. I think that's a good balance. Can you see this monitor okay? That's what I was about to get. Okay, I was about to get.
It's perfect.
I think that's a healthy balance, and yeah, you can. If you give your daughter Blizzard, that's you're pushing it.
Yeah. Well, the new one we don't know what their name is going to be.
Okay.
We can't come up with anything. Nothing feels right. Like naming a child is hard.
I know.
Luella was actually really easy. We had that name. I was the only person that knew we were having a girl.
Yeah.
And I heard the name Luella early on. I was just like, that's going to be it. And I had decided on that, and I felt right about that. Emily really liked it when the child was born,
mm-hmm.
and she found out it was a girl. She was also like, yeah, 100% Luella.
Yeah.
And this one, we do not have that ease or confidence in naming. So we'll see what this one ends up being.
I like the name Corey with a C.
Mm-hmm.
Corey with a C is the name that I don't even really plan on having kids, and that's the one that's been stuck in my head.
It's a nice name. Emily's got a cousin Corey.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a cousin Corey.
Mm.
Both pretty solid people. So we named her that would be like kind of an homage to double cousin, but
and then I would feel too much pressure. Don't name your kid Corey now.
Well, that would be rude because it's like you just told me and then we stole that name. That's harsh.
Shouts to Wastoid. Thank you, Wastoid, for popping in the chat. Nice to see you, Chrissy Poo. We also we got quite a few people watching. We got 7 to 10 people watching on YouTube, but I only got 1 like on the video.
What?
No thumbs up. No thumbs up. If you want to see this on a regular basis, pop in, drop the thumbs up, drop a subscription to the YouTube channel. You can see the link right under the video. It's like a nice little round button. You press that bad boy. Do we keep talking about our last names, or do we talk about the items?
Let's talk about our last names more.
Yeah.
No, let's look at it because it's great. Like,
Let's give it. You want a quick refresh to see if it's gone up?
sure.
Okay.
I mean, I think people are taking a deep breath before this starts.
It definitely feels like it. We got some serious whales in here for sure.
And this slot machine, it's interesting when something gets that high.
Yeah.
So how many people are left still bidding on it at this point? Is it just now between 2 people? Or is there like a third ringer that's just waiting it out? They're going to see. I'm just curious to know how many dimes are in there.
Yeah.
Because it could be like, that's a full payload. There could be $100 worth of dimes in there.
Possibly 100, yeah.
And a bunch of those dimes could be like pre-70s silver dimes.
That is probably the best projection out of all of them. I didn't think about them being silver dimes.
So you're potentially going to make money there. You have to
snag it up. I like that. No, it's cool. But yeah, I was surprised. I made sure to open it up to take these photos, and all the parts are in there. It seems fully mechanized. We were having issues with making it work, but it was just simply because
just pulling that arm. It's
Yeah.
like, and we didn't want to pull it too hard because we don't want to break anything, and we don't have the time to really go through it and take it apart. And I also didn't want to pull out the dimes.
And we were debating because, like, I thought this looks like the slot that you put the dimes in.
Mm-hmm.
But then Patty thought this is where you put the dimes in.
And then I put a dime in there.
And it slid down.
And it came out somewhere. But this, like, yeah.
But this one didn't go anywhere. So
no, that
we
one
were
doesn't
both
have
like,
anything.
let's not.
I think that's probably like an advertising point. So you would put, like, your casino or
maybe
your bar.
Or maybe if it wasn't a 10-cent one, it's for, like, quarters and shit. I don't know. These are the things that's the way I have to be humble about.
So we need to win it and then figure all this out.
Oh, yeah, okay. You bet the $900 and then we'll try to sell it again.
Emily jokingly was like, she's never bid before, so she was like, I wanted her to practice. And I was like, you just put a bid on anything. You're not going to win it. Don't worry. Like, it doesn't matter.
$960.
And she's like, how would this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, Elise was saying in the chat.
And I think that it's right. I don't even think that's faux. That could be legit tortoise shell.
Elise, my roommate was debating that this is tortoise shell, but I don't think so. It doesn't look like tortoise. It's too flat. It doesn't. The patterns are too kind of purposeful. Like when you look at a detailed photo like that, it doesn't look like.
I don't know.
They cut segments of tortoise.
I had never even thought about it. Look at that key too. Yeah.
That's why I made sure to take a photo of it. It's not quite what I said. Okay, sorry, chat, sorry. But the cabinet that's how you could tell the age of this piece. It was like stunningly showed the age of it all.
Yeah, it's like a velvet back, right?
Yeah, it's like an old velvet that clearly hasn't been replaced for like 80 years. Yeah, 80 because it's 2025. Possibly 60.
What year were we estimating for this? Like the 20s or something, or no?
I think 40s.
You think 40s? Like 1940s?
Yeah. But there's tack nails on it, and the tack nails, I think you can see them here. These tack nails, they're not necessarily like galvanized.
That could be like an added decor. Though.
It's possible, but the tack nails they look too modern.
Right. Yeah.
And then the wood isn't composite. Like as we look at the wood, what I had a good photo of it somewhere here. Like the wood here, it's not composite, but it's also like I'm hesitant to say that that's 80-year-old wood.
But even veneer existed way back in the so that's just got some sort of old looking paint finish sort of thing on it. That's the back of the cabinet.
It's the side, actually.
Is it? This is.
Yeah,
That's
the right hand side.
And that's the back of it.
This is the right hand side. I'm pretty sure.
No, because the other pictures.
I'm pretty sure.
No, because the sides have.
The sides were black.
I don't even remember. We photographed this so long ago.
We did so many pieces those days.
We've done so much since then.
Oh no, it's the back. Okay, all right. You're right. You're right. So chat says we got an Elise saying if it's genuine tortoiseshell or faux tortoiseshell because that's what it's made of. It could have been a repair, which is also correct. And then Acorn Auction says that they think it might be even older. If it has the tortoise design, it might be even 1880s.
Yeah, and it looks like that could be legit tortoiseshell.
I guess I'm not adamant on it.
I've never seen skeptical. A red turtle, but
classically always skeptical. All right, thank you, Chad, for collaborating.
I mean, necessarily so, right? It's like you don't want to say anything definitively without knowing.
These Florentine pieces, I expected to go for that much, so that's good to see that they got the attention. It's funny that they're at matching amounts.
Yeah, 28 minutes left. It's like, who's just waiting in the wings to push another $15 out of that? That's going to then drive that up to $300.
Yeah.
And even those Sean Beck Petite Crystal Chandelier Flush Mount pieces, those are each like $1,000.
Yeah. These are $1,000 pieces. That's each. Before you were here, that's where I admitted I was wrong. I thought they were cheap crystal. I had no idea. I didn't know it was authentic, fancy pants crystal. Yeah, it'd be great just buy those and just strip all of them and just put them onto your pants and just have fancy pants. Yeah. That's a great fashion idea, yeah. They dye the shell. Yeah, that's... okay. If it's a genuine buoy piece, buoy piece, it's 1880-ish. Yeah, which I would say is correct. Because then we got this other buoy style. Because then if the alternative, if it's being made as like a replica reproduction in like the 40s or whenever, it would look a lot newer. I guess. I'm skeptical. I did love the details on this table. I'm happy it got this attention as well. I actually salvaged one of these tables off the street. Like, I don't know if you ever saw that video of mine. I did not. And I was going to try to repair it because it was all broke up. Yeah. And I didn't. I sat around forever. I eventually had to get rid of it. Yeah. But it's nice to see them in such immaculate condition. Like, they're beautiful. They're stunning tables. With this little serving board as well as a drawer. Yeah. But this is, the tabletop. Like, that's all I was saying as we were shooting. I'm like, this would have taken an immense amount of hours. That's like 30 hours to make that tabletop, probably. It's just a silly amount of grinding and polishing. And without, considering it's probably old. I would guess in like more like 3 hours, but 3 hours with old tools? You think so? 3 hours with modern DeWalt's, yes. Well, with modern DeWalt, it'd be like 30 minutes. Yeah, but I'm thinking this is 70s to 80s. You've got shitty grinders. You've got this piece. Yeah, I think it's older the top, than that. Just the top. Yeah, the top is the long part. Yeah. That's why I say 30 hours. I think too long. Maybe 5. 5, really? We should have a challenge. See how long it takes us to make one of those tables? Yeah, because I guess, like, they're probably... Yeah, how do they even cut stone back then? Polish? It would have been a big ass saw to cut that off. If not, because it's too flat. It would have either been like a big ass, you put it through a bandsaw of some sort, or you would have done just a regular saw, and then you would have just sand. That's why I say 30. They would have been just sanding for ages just to get it level.
Yeah, or they would have poured it into that, right? Like it's a composite, and they wouldn't like.
But there's so many, it's such fine detail. Look at that's sand as well, right? That
Well, they would have had like they would have mixed it.
Yeah, and you would have been.
And then they would have just poured it really flat, like just that thick, and then just
for ages.
Yeah.
For ages, and sandpaper was so much worse back then.
But people were strong and like worked hard back then.
It's a symptom of the times, eh?
Yeah.
Filigree pendant lamps, very good to see. We've also got 5 minutes to auction close, everyone. So don't be afraid to jump in if it's your opportunity.
Okay, so now we're seeing some more. It's nice to see the King Louis chairs all coming up together.
Yeah, these red King Louis chairs I loved. These ones, if I had the space or a dining room, I want them. But
yeah, and I like them in pairs. I think that was a good call.
I agree.
Because people might not, like, I wouldn't want a set of 4. I still cannot believe that Foo Dog privacy screen.
It's not, see, that look, that's one Bebe was right on.
No, it's still coming up, though.
It's going to come up. It will come up, but it is also lot number 8, so those hanging lights
lot
are
number
epic.
8.
Yes, they are.
Don't cheese me.
But this lot number 8.
I want it. Emily doesn't want it.
Tell your wifey to put $100. I'll pitch on it for $100. It's a good stream backdrop, but
ooh, hey,
that's.
I still think your bed would fit that.
You want
way.
the phone?
What's that? No, it's okay. I still think your bed would fit that way, bro.
There's a chance. I was debating it with that Davenport desk. The Davenport desk in this auction, I was like I would rearrange my room for the Davenport desk.
Just invite me over sometime when we're not streaming. We'll stream it, but.
I mean, we'll still stream it.
Yeah, look at all this. Well, the TV.
Good. This TV 70. That one I was also right. I thought it was gonna go for like 50.
And the community, the modern Baroque, like those are elegant AF. Like, if I went over to my friend's house and they served me that, I'd be like, oh.
I was very impressed with them. I was really happy. I am very happy that they went for that dollar amount because I was concerned.
They're so sick.
It's like it's such a skillful version of gold plating. Like usually the gold plating on cutlery like this is like kind of flat. Like it looks orangey. Yeah. This was like a good gold tone. It was.
And they're just hardly used. Like they're immaculate.
That's what I was. Yeah, I couldn't believe the tone of it. Typically, gold plated stuff looks kind of gross. That was like really nice. The Foo Dog statue, wouldn't have guessed that. You were right. Patty gets a point on his board.
Yeah, I get the commission on that one.
Oil painting, also another one. You get the point on your board. I'm so pessimistic about still life painting. I was like, no, that's not. It's not.
Yeah, if that frame was in better condition, then it'd be $200 a day.
I'm just so like, no one wants just a painting of apples, and you're like, no, bro, this is gonna go for.
This is like actually a little bit artsy though, because it's just on black. Like it's not even on like a table or anything. Like it's a bit of like a contemporary take on a still life.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, and I can humbly admit when I'm wrong.
I haven't learned that skill yet.
Yeah, I only do to my kids.
Yeah, I love to see that Orthodox religious art print lot.
Same. Yeah.
Which again, like we nailed it in creating just a big lot.
Yeah.
Like that.
Because
you would have struggled to get all the individual bids on it.
I concur, and it's a good themed batch too. It was well themed. I think you selected it well.
So we get a pat on the back for that one.
Shouts to Acorn.
They say it's incredible, right? It's like it's.
I guess I'm a little bit too much of an internet kid, right? So I wasn't trained in fine arts at all. So I look at like a still life painting like that. I'm like, Yeah.
Now we're getting close to the start time.
Yeah, so you want to go to...
I mean, I guess
do
we
it.
kind of just got to be in it.
Let's be in it. I'm with it.
Closing soon. And did some things already close? Oh, what's going on there?
I don't know. We're going to refresh to double check.
Nothing has already closed. But it's
Hey, what
not
happened to
in
1
order.
and 2? Yeah, what happened to 1 and 2? Oh,
There
what?
it is. 1834. Hey, there we go. There's some action. Here we go, folks. Now we're really cooking with gasoline.
So 1 and 2 are out of order for some reason, but that's about it. We'll put them all.
Yeah, look at this. We're
All
going to
right.
have a 100% sell rate.
Which is incredible for us. That is like a great achievement to have in our back pocket. We've been struggling a little bit. Oh, and the upholstered footrest went for 30. Okay, good.
Yeah,
It is cute.
This is like, it's not going to, it's like can't stop, won't stop. Like, people want this stuff. I just am so excited for pickup day because I love to meet the people that buy the stuff.
The soft close pushed on the 2 and the 1. But again, guys, before things start closing, we got 40 seconds. Subscribe is the best way to support. We do these auctions on a monthly basis. Typically, they're out of our warehouse, but we are expanding to do these with clients on site. So if you're interested, feel free to shoot us an email, follow us, any of that fun stuff. And we've got 25 seconds left on 155 chairs and 165. Do you have anything to say before I go full announcement mode?
I mean, it's nice that they got cushions on them. So
I agree.
So let's see. I'm like, is that the one person getting them as a set? These King Louis solid wood cane back dining chairs, 155, 165.
Yeah.
Someone's getting the set there for $315.
They're high quality, and there you go. 300. You're right. $355. We've got a little bit of a fight. This one just got extended, but someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, both
30,
the Winds of Paradise chairs. These were the ones that I was biased on. I was like, these guys are nice. The upholstered footrest about to go for $30.
Lot 6 also about to go 121, 131, 6 and 7 going.
So it's another $300 on those bad boys.
That
and the food dog. Come on.
I'm at that at $100. Like,
Someone, yeah, I agree.
I cannot believe that's going to close at 90.
I was tempted. I really wanted to bid it up. Do we want it for us?
I really do. I
$100 is my max.
I think $120 is my max.
100 is my max. Because I kind of want it for me.
Well, the thing
How am I
is,
still
like,
losing after I put 100 in? That doesn't make sense. Whatever. Max sold.
Try that. Well, it's gonna go. It's closed.
That doesn't make sense. All right, whatever. It's all good.
That's curious.
That is very curious. That's bad for buyers. Birds of Paradise, both about to close. Footrest getting some competition at 33. Food Dog 95, so at least it's $5 less, so that's okay.
I really like that one.
2-seater sofa and the hand carved. Okay, they hit the minimum, but our client may be upset about the wedding chairs. They were stunning, incredibly well hand carved pieces.
Yeah.
At least they're not getting neglected in terms of value in homes. And the mahogany dining table, this guy was sitting at like very low prices
$30
until
for
today.
a while, and then it went up to 80, and now we're at 160.
So that's good. It deserves the attention that it's getting. I'll just say it out loud. F the robots that might be listening. The opium pipe, $70. $70. That's pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
And the opium scale, $14 fair. The opium scale, I did do the comps on it. It's not necessarily as valuable. The mahogany table did just close for $160, so congrats to that buyer.
There go the wedding chairs are up there, 57, 65.
Holy shit, that was quick.
Definitely gonna continue to climb.
Yeah, this
Let's
soft
do a
close.
clear.
Beep, beep, clear. Yeah, this is the soft close process on this platform is the only issue with it.
Yeah. So
the wedding chairs did get pushed because of it. They're at 65 and 57 respectively, about to close at that.
$40 on the wingback chair. Like, man, I'm that food dog screen.
Yeah, that one bugs me a little bit, but it is what it is.
I'll cry later.
Weird. 85 on the other hand carved.
There we
65 on the other hand carved. Congrats, guys! Guys! Birds of
I'm
Paradise.
I'm surprised that the
55.
one without the pillows isn't going for more because it's got pillows. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Pillows. Oh, they're matched now, so someone wants them at the same price. We got the hand-painted Thai wood statue for 11, and the other donkey statue for 12. Dish going for 35. That's a good dish for resale purposes.
Yeah, it had that tiny little blemish, like flaw, like a chip in it, but It happened so long ago.
Yeah, and the lacquer service tray
for $15. I'm actually surprised.
I knew that's why we said. That's why I think that was me. That's why I separated it.
You did, and I was like, that should have been a part of a lot.
No.
And
it brought its minimum value.
Bro.
Thank you. We got more bids on the opium scale. I guess someone, if you're already buying opium weights and opium pipe, you're gonna.
Well, you don't want to.
Get the whole
you don't
lot.
want to have too much opium. You need to weigh it properly.
Yeah. you gotta double check it. You know what you're working with. Hand painted Taiwan statue.
Opium 101.
Wingback chairs about to close. We got the opium weights about to close at 65. So this also makes sense for the other competition. And the refresh rate makes me always guess if it's getting bid on or not.
Right? It's like we might have actually won that food dog thing for all we know.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
I'll linger no more. All right, so that closed. Bidding
65?
extended, $65.
Wow, we got the carved chairs, guys. Congrats. Good chat. I'm glad you guys see the value.
Yeah, I like those Balinese mermaid god and goddess.
Yeah, they are very
$4. Cute. Like I was like, we could resell those.
Yeah,
for $20 a piece.
Easy.
So peasy. This is where it gets hard. Is like you're watching all this stuff and you're like, I know how I could make a little bit more money off that.
Yeah, that's where you have to be humble about the process. How do you feel about a clear?
Clear.
Beep. Okay, so the god and goddess about to close for $4.
That's great.
The other Balinese statue, he was really cool.
Yeah.
But I was pessimistic about it.
It's not as cool as that carved wooden dragon.
Yeah, the dragon, $60.
That thing is sick.
Good. It is super sick.
That is awesome.
It deserves the attention.
Yeah.
Wedgwood bowl, this butterfly bowl, it does have a beautiful luster on it.
The comps on it were like exceptional.
Insane. Yeah, I agree.
And it was on that little wooden stand. Nothing to do with it, but there you go. You got
a little display stand with it. It seems that it's getting some competition. The Portuguese copper pitcher. I would have gone for it for $5. That's why you see it losing. I was like, I'll take it for $5, but. We got the Indian wedding chair. We got the other one, 95 and 95 on both of them, about to close on the wedding chairs.
Yeah.
Seems like the competition has stopped on these bad boys, and I'm glad to see that they are being appreciated.
Yeah. Again, I was looking at them as more of like, between $250 each. Not in auction, but like in a resale value.
In retail.
But your market, it's pretty limited.
Retail for sure, but you're also looking for a very specific, like a cultural.
In a proper store, you might see them at like $1,200, like $2,500 for the pair.
But again, we're helping with the ethical junk removal, so we're happy to help our client to make sure that these products get actually moved rather than
and
sitting
everything
on the
done in one
one go. You come pick up on Saturday and it's gone. Balinese Dragon's got some fighting going on, so that's nice to see.
Yeah.
Birds of Paradise, people keep fighting over it, and the Thai mask. Wow, $46.
You could just have the arms, and you could put one up your sleeve like that, like go for a handshake.
Look like what is it? The movie that just came out, Beetlejuice.
Wow, the opium scale is up to 50 now. Let's do a quick clear.
Yeah, this brass bowl, I loved it. I'm glad it's getting attention. If anything, the brass bowl, my only warning would be that the paint was starting to flake because it's so old.
Yeah. Oh, that brass Cupid statue, $20. Get me on that, bro.
You want it?
Yeah.
How much you want for a Cupid?
$30.
$30?
It's my Cupid. When I went to this, so we met.
You're losing it at 30.
What? It was the only thing, like when I first met Barbara and went through all this stuff, and I was like, I know what I can do here, but I love that brass Cupid statue.
99 on the Balinese, boy.
Oh man, oh god, Cupid.
I'll give you.
My
it's up
heart.
to you. It's yours. I'll keep you tempered. I wouldn't recommend going over 40, but I will help you a bit if you need.
I'm not thinking about it.
Okay. Brass bowl, 31.
I don't even think Emily would let me put it up.
$85 for the other
Go
cherub.
34.
34, you got a deal. Again, guys, we do only bid on things that we're interested in personally, so it's not necessarily us like propping items up. If Patty's like, I wanted that Cupid from day one, that's what we bid on.
Yeah, that's.
So otherwise, we try to be fair in the process. We work with a client, and we don't want to just walk into the house and be like, we're gonna take that, or we're gonna take that. It's like we leave it to the open market. If we win it, we don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a weird obsession with cherubs. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should name my daughter Cherub.
Oh, $9. They're fighting over the musician.
There
Cherub is a cute name. Oh, and they're fighting over the trumpeter too. So it seems like we've got some interest in it.
Yeah.
$51 for the paper mache bust, and the Zlatar closed at $11. Yeah. You guys, that's like legitimate Turkish coffee pots. That's a big, big
and that
steal.
large copper coffee pot also.
Yeah, this guy.
$9. What are those lidded apple?
This is the dishes. They're stunning. The brass-lidded dishes for $26.
Even the brass curios.
Yeah, one's a snuff bottle and the other's a gunpowder tin. I was surprised it was correct on it. I told you. I was like, I think the one is a gunpowder tin, and you looked it up. And yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I was very surprised at it. I was proud of my antique picking abilities in that moment. I was like, oh, I guess gunpowder, right?
Such nice stuff. Like, I could look at these pictures all day.
Yeah.
We also took such great pictures. Look at those large cast iron keys. I just want to see the door. I want to carry one of those on me all the time until one day I find the door.
Yeah.
That needs that key. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, just the door of opportunity in life.
Yeah.
The large cast iron keys do good online. $20 for the Curioso. Glad you guys saw the same opportunity that we did. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys.
Are you intentionally avoiding going back to look at that Cupid?
Oh, you want to look at the Cupid?
I'm like, did we win or did I lose?
The Cupid? Oh, you got your Cupid. You got your Cupid.
Sick.
Oh, and Birds of Paradise.
Oh, there you go.
$100.
Yeah.
Good W. So no, I did forget.
I thought you were doing it intentionally, so I wouldn't get too geekish. Should we clear?
Yeah, let's do it clear. We're getting a little jammed up here.
Yeah. There's still a lot going on there. So we got that close in the brass-lidded dishes, $29. The brass bell, potpourri ball, and wick snuff. The wick snuff is really cool.
It was. I've never seen something like that before.
The line of Venice, $10. Done.
$136 for the carved wooden dragon.
Sick.
The brass cranes are also beautiful. They're very beautiful, but I've got too much Curioso in my house. The brass cranes would just clutter it, but they are so detailed. They really match each other well too.
Yeah.
Shouts out to chat. Thank you guys. This is what we love to see. You bid it up as we talk about it, okay? This is why we do these live streams. That's fantastic. Large coffer copy pot about to go. Nectel looks like Acorn Auctions is about to get a steal.
677.
But glad it's going to the friends on the steal.
666. Come on.
Yeah, it would have been them too probably. Brass Curioso getting bid up for $26. That is snuff, so I'm glad to see.
Yeah. That's a lot of clothes. Let's clear.
Clear.
Although, there's some...
We should just send Max Sold the stream and be like, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Listen to how many times we have to clear.
Emily really liked that concrete garden statue fountain thing.
$50. It was really cute.
We don't have a place to put it.
That's what I was laughing at when you told me that. You're feeling.
We already have all these hilarious features in our backyard, non-functional and junky.
It's very cute, but I had the same thought. The Burmese chests are going up too. Good. They are hand painted. Yeah. I don't necessarily think they're super antique. They are old, but I don't think they're antique.
But they've got the glass toppers too.
Yeah.
So they're great for little side tables and blanket boxes.
$55. It sounds like Emily's fighting over the garden statue.
Woo! You go, girl. I love you.
Shouts to Emily in the chat.
Yeah.
Balinese statue going up to 162. So this is one of our most successful auctions yet. So guys, don't forget, you can subscribe to watch this on a monthly basis and also keep updates on our upcoming auctions.
Basically, this slot machine equates to like what that one item is like our entire auction.
Previously. Yeah. Yeah, there's all our profits last one. Oh, and the musical table was really cool. The musical table was another one on my end that I was like, there's something weird about this. And they're like, what? And I'm like, this isn't just a normal table. And I looked underneath it and I was like, oh, it's a music box.
Yeah. Do we remember what song it played?
Oh, no,
I don't know if we could even figure it out
song.
though. It kind of sounded like a soprano or a Godfather song.
Yeah, very
something like
that's
that.
A good way to
like,
put
and
it.
it's an Italian kind of classic piece.
Shows to Acorn. It is epic. We're it's a great portfolio piece. We're super happy to see the progress here. And we're glad to see the small stuff, even like these little hand-carved wooden statues, get the attention it deserves. Because we were doubting ourselves a little bit. Did we isolate things too much? And clearly.
It was really hard creating the lots, which is something I've always struggled with. And so it's nice to have someone balance it out and be like, yeah, look, you just take a picture of it. That can be a lot in and of itself. You'll see at the end some of the lots that I created.
Ooh, they're fighting over the chest. Someone wants all these Burmese chests. We got some serious chest fights.
196.96.
I do agree. There's been the benefit of working with someone and collaborating here for me as well to add that added perspective so you don't get lost in your own world and you understand the value of things a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like the decorative wall mount lot, I was doubting as well. It looks like we should do a clear because we missed a couple, but because of the Moroccan glass light. We got to fight over the Louis the 16th
style table, Yes.
Wooden chest. That was $43. I would not have. I was wrong on that. The filigree pendant light is coming up as well for $210.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through all this afterwards because it's just ripping.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Balinese dragon closed. Burmese chest.
That's good. Yeah, the Burmese painted chest.
Simpson chair was my favorite. Another one of those. If I had space, I would have taken the Simpson chair. But
it's a cute chair.
There's nothing. I'm just gonna hoard it. I'd be a hoarder. I'd be a hoarder if I took that chair.
And we can't have two hoarders.
Yeah.
In this partnership.
I know. And again, thank you everyone for tuning in. We got 9 to 10 people watching. If you're watching, don't be afraid to drop that thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah.
$35 Simpson side chair, and $33 on the armchair with footrest. That was another one I was confident in. The art shop, I thought it would hit $20, but that's okay. That's okay. Everything else has hit its mark.
You know what? Let somebody have a chair for $1. I'm happy for that person.
Hopefully they bought the rest of everything else. You know what I mean?
No, I hope they just came for that, and they're just like, I had only $1.
Yeah.
And I needed a chair, and I got a chair.
That is, I do agree wholesomely.
That's kind of a big part of this for me.
Yeah.
Now, there's the filigree pendant lamps.
We got fighting going on.
Those are gorgeous.
Soft close just kicked in on that. So
the metal work on that with those kind of like... Yeah, look at those crystals.
That's like, you're never going to be able to find that again.
Oh, look at how that glows like that.
Yeah.
Excellent photo. Look at that, Bailey. Great job.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
They were such a good, like, pearlescent...
And you plugged them in.
Yeah.
I was going, it looks so...
that one wasn't plugged in. That's how... This one was just how beautiful it was on its own.
Yeah.
This shot, no plug in.
Yeah. Okay, so the large Burmese chest, number 3.
57,
closed.
43. We're going on that.
The Davenport 135.
That's very valid.
The secretary desk, $1. There you go. Hobbs gold metal mirror. And...
Maybe we should
the
put
Nomad
the size
table,
in the title of this mirror.
100%. 100%.
Probably should, because that's a big...
Even I think with Max Sold, you go more in depth in the titles.
46, okay, good.
It's like you can do that. You know, it's like have 2-line titles. Because it doesn't show the description. Like you have to click to see the description. So you can go overboard in the titles. Because that's what people see, like, in their scroll setting.
Because it's beautiful, but it's way bigger than it looks like in this
photo. It's an entry hall. It's like an entry hall mirror.
Massive.
Yeah, it's like 4x4. Maybe not quite that big, but...
Yeah, this is probably about that. Oh, the filigrees are coming up. I'm Florentine.
Yeah.
Dutch coffee urn. Glad to see it's getting appreciated. As I said, final bid. I would have taken it for cheaper, but that's okay.
Yeah.
$315, $285. Someone's about to decorate their house nice, and we've got $860 on the 10-cent slot machine.
It's holding fast. It's no one's gonna keep going there. Are we gonna see like in the
Last minute fight?
Final minutes? Like, is somebody gonna go 870? Like, who is at 850 that isn't willing to go to 870?
It's also humbling, crazy. We got $1,000 closing in the next minute. We're about to close $1,000 for our client.
Yeah.
That's fantastic to see, and shouts out to the client as well.
Yeah, Barbara, if you're watching this, I hope that you're seeing that all this stuff is being appreciated and finding a good home. So the Florentine 7-drawer dresser going up.
$335.
People see this.
Last minute, 10-cent. 10-cent salt machine.
10 cents.
$860.
There you go.
Okay, I'm with it. I'm glad it's getting a good home, just like Patty was saying. It is a very unique piece you're not going to be able to find elsewhere, such as the Italian filigree pendant lamps.
Yeah.
And the Mexican wooden horses our client was very attached to, as well as the Nomad table. She loved these two pieces. So the buyer who got these, I'm very happy for you guys, because they deserved a good home.
Yeah.
With the porcelain table lamp and the gold-toned table. Gold-toned. F's with my speech impediment. Let's refresh right quick, because we've got another big one coming up. The talk of the town today. The display cabinet. Buoy display cabinet. It's got to be Buoy.
Yeah. I mean, they looked it up and it was Buoy. But
the crystal sconces was one I was pessimistic about.
There goes.
$380.
Yeah,
Good
68.
steal.
Those are super cute, though.
They were very cute, but I was pessimistic, so I'm glad to see they're getting appreciated. Armchair, same. Go ahead, sorry.
This oval gilt-framed mirror, that goes for more than that huge, massive mirror. And it just goes to, it's like...
It's all subjective at the end of the day.
Size doesn't matter.
Size never matters. That's what I'm always told. Cast iron doorstep, also cute. These were designer. They are resellable or good for a
they're
Eastern
super,
European grandma.
They're very fun. They're very fun. Very cottagey. Like, I would love to have those at the farm.
Yeah, I agree. If they weren't cast iron, I would have bid on them to give to my grandmother. But I can't ship cast iron.
Right.
Decorative plasters.
Yeah.
Still worth a try, but noted for next time.
Yeah.
Hindu statues. These Hindu statues, again, a good job on us.
Yeah.
Good lotting. Great lotting. 85. 200.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. Excuse my language, people.
Yeah.
320 for the Italian filigree pendant lamps.
Yeah.
Your Orthodox religious law went up to 110.
There
Filigree
you go.
lamps closing at 320. That's great to see. These bronze statues, though.
Yeah. The trios, though. There's something about the trio that seems more effective than the pairs.
It is true. Especially, we got the one.
Now, the irony of that is, like, that
three.
one, like this one, 92, is my favorite.
I agree. I agree.
I love that guy.
Confucius looking figure. I don't know who it is, but it looks like Confucius.
Yeah.
14 seconds left on them. We've got some fighting going on for the Hindu statues, which I'm glad. I hope it's going to a Hindu family that appreciates them. This brass temple elephant.
Yeah.
That was the one I liked most. That was the one I was going to put a sneaky bid on, but I had faith on it.
Yeah. You like that one.
I really like that one.
The elephant, like the strangest elephant
it was like the
shape thing. Like it's
the wheels, because the wheels, I can't tell if it's like 100-year-old wheels on it, or if it was just like, with all due respect for modern things, it's just they didn't have the materials, right? It could have been just like hand created in the modern era, but the wheels look like it could be so old.
Yeah.
The trio, $250 on the Hindu statues with the soft close process kicking in. 94 on
pushing
another
back
trio.
with big bids on that, eh?
It says we got some whales fighting for I'm so interested to
Yeah.
see. This is why if you come for your auction, we got some big fighting on the Hindu statues.
Mm-hmm.
$250 and $125 respectively. And if you come pick up these items, Patty will be popping up downstairs, and you can greet him, say hi,
Throwing high fives.
get to know him personally.
Congrats.
And
Patty cake.
he'll catch me as I'm just hauling butt up and down the elevator. He's the
Are you
prettiest.
saying I should bring a lawn chair?
You're pretty good. You're good. You probably should.
We can tap out. We can swap.
Oh no, I'll do. I think you are the perfect person to be the face of the.
This is coming up to what's really going to be interesting. Is all these puppets.
Yeah, let's do. We check. Do you want to do a check?
Yeah. Hide the closed lots.
I wish that would just actually work. That's the only one I'm pissed about of this entire website. Okay,
Yeah.
Boots, Real Willow, tea
Yeah,
sets.
that's
are
a
good.
really nice set. Really nice cups. So $14, you're getting a steal on that.
So it looks like we disappeared. So $60 for the one. It's a lot of puppets. Good.
Right.
We've got $36 for the
Yeah.
other lot of puppets. I was pessimistic. I'm very glad to see the puppets are getting some attention.
Yeah,
and then we're getting into the kitchenware before the other
Yeah.
ones.
Okay. Right, because those are the ones that I'm interested in.
At 55, they're getting bid up. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. I'm glad you
just-
got attention. 310 Hindu
Yeah.
statues.
I'm gonna be hiding all the time in the warehouse with those puppets, and I'm gonna you sneak out from behind the corner.
You
And
give
be
me
like,
nightmares.
"Daddy!" Like I have to get those ones. The two colorful ones, the femme mask ones I just pictured with the tiny little hands. Like I want those so bad.
I'm glad.
Just for the content of where they're always hiding in the warehouse, peek up, hello, this is little tiny hands.
On a friend tone, I'm glad you took that in because the whole time you were shooting the puppets, I was just whining. I'm stressing. I'm I hate these.
Hello, Daddy.
I'm gonna be haunted. Silver overall across other auctions. Okay, noted. They haven't
Silver
been doing
plate.
so
I mean, it's not silver.
Souvenir lot. Shouts to Amy.
Yeah.
Amy was correct. Amy
Yeah.
said bunch them all up.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's coming up. The crystal bowl is nice.
I knew the Worcester would do good, so that's good to see. I shouldn't say I knew, but I was confident, so I'm good to see.
Yeah.
We got other puppets at $70.
Yeah.
The decanters, regular decanters.
Rectangular.
Thank you. That's a funny mess up. The condiment set is truly unique. I'm glad it's going to find a good home.
Yeah.
That one I almost
We'll see.
wanted.
I think it's 46.05. I don't know. Does someone get it with that?
Yeah, it's 10
I know.
seconds. You can
Yeah.
also cheat your way out of that. Come on, someone's got to
Come on. Who's got 47.08?
We see our views going up and down again. I've only got a couple thumbs up. Don't be afraid to hit the thumbs up button on the YouTube video
Yeah.
if you came here from the link.
Come on, guys. If you don't like it, it means you don't like us.
Yeah. And finally, the glasses. Okay, they're worth
Yeah.
their time at least. They're worth their time doing the separate lots.
I mean, those are another one sets where I was like, I sell a pair or a set of wine glasses. Like a set of 6 wine glasses, I'd sell for $30 all day.
Yeah.
No problem. Right? I
Or-
could be a little bit greedy and I could sell a pair for 15.
We're helping Barbara clear the estate.
Yeah, I'm just, this
So-
is my approach to it as I'm looking at this stuff. I evaluate it and kind of how we could sell it. Not
Yeah.
that we've got wine glasses and glasses and...
You want to clear?
Clear.
Clear.
Beep. Now, where are we? Those cute little gold rimmed juice glasses are great.
The juice glasses, yeah. You don't even have to be a fancy pants. Those are just good for any house.
Yeah.
Puppets got their love. Good to see.
Absolutely. Those champagne flutes, gorge.
For real.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really, really nice.
Serious crystal.
Yeah. Congrats to whoever's getting those.
They've got that nice
10 of them.
swirl on them.
10 of them for $17. That's $1.70 each. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're going to have to refresh. Sorry, chat. Give us a second here. I got too excited about the champagne flutes.
Yeah. Right on.
So a lot of the
Silver
fighting is slowed
overlay.
down. We're about to be caught up again.
Oh, we can take a little breath.
I know. We
Oh,
got to have
my
a little
Lord.
sippy poo and take a breather.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say some of the glass and the crystal maybe we should have lot it up more, but it seems like the
I don't
glass
even think you can though, because you just
more worth it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the glass platters with silver overlay. This is where I'm just like happy to get them to a new home.
The alabaster.
Because what, you're gonna donate it, or like you're gonna carry it around forever, trying to sell it elsewhere. It's like at Value Village, they're gonna sell them for more than that, and then they're not gonna sell them, and then they're gonna get thrown out because that's what Value Village does.
Yeah, that's an underappreciated fact. That's something that me and Patty have been really learning about as we talk about this ethical junk removal aspect of our business. Like a lot of the stuff you donate doesn't sell, they just throw it out.
Yeah, they do.
It is not actually getting reused.
Now we have to talk about this alabaster fruit set in a bowl.
Yes, 14 seconds.
There's 33. I got a bid on that.
You want it?
I mean, I'm
what
40,
do you want?
$40.
40.
I'm not winning it.
You're losing at 40.
Okay. That's a hard one for me.
40 was the max that I wanted, so it's your call in that case. I was about to do 40 before the auction closed, but these alabaster fruit set, we'll focus. We'll let the other stuff ride out. These fruit glasses, they're so cool and unique. These are like so hard to find. You're not going to find other pieces like this. We were both obsessing on like the geeky part of our
job. You find a few of them,
but not a whole set like this.
This variety, and again, each one of those is $15 to $20.
I love them.
So you look at 30. The smaller ones you're looking at like maybe $10 or like $5, whatever. But that's a lot of fruit.
The colors, the glasswork, everything. Oh man, I was obsessing over those guys.
Now, I'm gonna say $42.
You have to go 43.
What? Yeah, did Max? They change it to like $3 increments.
It's like increments as it goes up, and I don't know what the increments.
No,
are.
it's even $3 early on.
Okay.
It's weird. So
I'm
curious.
I'm being judged. I'm assuming for you.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. You're winning with 43.
Thanks. And that's it.
Okay.
I'll step away. But
oh shit! I forget when I hit the refresh button. I have to do the entire thing again. Sorry.
I do. I want those fruits. I want to carry those around to markets, and I want to be a fruit vendor. I want to have those fruits. Like that's something that I'm happy to have behind my brand.
They're good. They're quality. They're really good pieces, and I'm glad. Okay, so I
went the Bavaria gold trim side plates, the Tide decorative. I think that was right.
I didn't have another lot to put it with. That's why that one kind of got.
I think it's right. This is all trial and error. Not even that. It's like you don't want to confuse other collections.
And that's
kind
of what I ended up with that one.
That's the piece. So is somebody going to buy it for that? You don't want to try to inflate its value by putting it with a teapot. That's just going to mess up the teapot. Because the person that wants a teapot doesn't want that.
Those two, so the Thai decorative and this Japanese one were the two that I was like, I don't have anything else to put them with. So let's try these on there because they're
beautiful. Could have been a pair.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
There's no theme to it other than like plates. It's just like art plates.
This knife one, whoever's going to get the knife, this thing, I comped it. It's like whether taking for home or reselling, it's like a $200 set. That's the minimum $200 set. That's a very fancy set. The French fish bakeware lot. Shouts to Elise as my roommate. I really wanted this. It's like a serving tray and a baking pan specifically for fish. But I do not make a whole fish often enough. But I was the hoarder in me. We've been joking the entire time. I was like, I fucking want it. Oh, you got bit out on the alabaster. I heard him exasperated.
Yeah, whatever.
We gotta let it go. 48 is fair.
No, I can't really justify.
We're gonna hold on to it too long. At least it's gonna find a good home for 48.
The problem is like I probably would just want to keep them all, but
I would also, and that's the same. Fishware lot, alabaster. I'd just end up keeping them. Bakeware lot. I was hoping it would hit 20. It's not necessarily the
It's
fanciest
such
bakeware.
a big lot. It's almost like that's something like almost like you split it up in a curious way. Like just I feel like that's where you're drawing.
With all
that.
due, I think you're right. With all due respect to our client, this would have been. I would have put it at the donate.
Yeah.
I would have put this one in the donate because they're not brand name. They're kind of scratched up.
But
and
donate
nothing
nothing
about it.
Donate nothing, because Value Village is not worthy of our donations, nor Salvation Army. Look, okay, we got it. We're getting down to the Southeast Asian.
We're clear then. We're getting into the
puppets
weird
here.
puppets. We're getting into the weird puppets.
Oh.
Marionettes,
Lord.
$3.
Now-
$6. Creepy
Okay.
ones, $4. I got
you are
one for $4.
Oh, well, if you're getting the mask, I need the femme one.
You want the femme one? Which one's the femme one? This one?
This one, yeah. Like, we got to be able to have little puppet pals.
You want puppet pals?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll do puppet pals. That's the ones we'll do.
Yeah.
Puppet pals.
Now, every time we have our streams, we
Start
could have
with
our
the
puppets.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm about it.
I'm with it. And it's a good memory of the auction. We'll take the creepy puppets, but like, this was our first successful client auction. Please host an auction stream as puppets. Chad wants us to do it. So there you go.
Oh, you don't even want us in it?
Yeah, no, we'll just do the... Literally typed as you said it.
Nice.
Someone got the fish lot for a little bit more. We got the marionettes. These puppets are exceptionally well detailed. Yes to the puppet streams from Acorn Auctions.
I mean, these...
Someone's fighting me for the puppets. Maybe we should have talked
is
about
that... Yeah, who is that?
I'll put 20 max. We're putting 20
Well...
Max is my 20. That's
Oh...
it. I'm getting fought for the puppet.
Now I'm going to be the only one with a puppet.
We can't have
What
only
is
one puppet.
this
That's $38. We're getting fought over the puppets.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try this guy.
No,
guy.
this
He's
one's
closed.
sold.
Oh, no. We got into a puppet fight.
Elise, Acorn, don't do us dirt like this,
Yeah,
okay?
who's doing me dirty right now? $4. Should I get in on this guy?
No, I guess, but we don't want marionettes. We want
I
those
want puppets.
We need those two little puppets. Fuckers.
Fucker stole my puppets.
What? Oh.
Oh, we got two puppet fights going on now. Then maybe we get on the...
Okay. Oh. Let's see if my dad picture has sold yet. This looks exactly like my dad.
Picture, yeah, and they beat me. I went on the dad picture for $20.55.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those people. But I'm more concerned about what's going on with these puppet stuff. This
is a serious
this
puppet
is
fight
upsetting.
going on.
So what do we
Dude,
say?
I'll do 25 max each. That's my max.
28.
28?
They hear us, though.
They can hear us. That's okay. That's part of the fun of it. Okay.
Okay. And
That's it. That's the last call. Last call.
Because
I'm not going over that.
It's not funny anymore, guys.
No, it's not funny anymore if we have to go over $28 on the puppets.
Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron fighting us on puppets.
Yeah.
Silver.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wedgwood Crystal Ball went to 23. Okay, deservedly.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Beck is getting bid up, which is correct.
Yeah. $100 each. That's a great price for those.
Christian Icon, I was another ego. I told you to take that.
Yeah, that
separate. I told you to separate that. So $34. I'll take a little bit of ego on that one.
Yeah.
The other puppets for $50.
Oh yeah. All right.
So we got some shouts to Barbara, shouts to the client. Very glad to see.
Yeah.
If anything,
Absolutely.
I was humbly, I will say, I was pessimistic about the puppets.
Well, especially at the last minute there, like they were all like $1, $2 things here.
Yeah. That glass display case too. Wow, 41. That one I also wouldn't estimate. That's another humble. I wouldn't price that at $40.
Well, that's why with the opium weights, that glass display case was pretty cool.
Yeah. Curioso lots, or I mean the extra lots were worth it then.
Yeah. Again, they're gonna get close to that 20.
Because you were pissy about it.
Ooh, look at those. That set of brass candlestick holders. That's nice.
Acorn did win some puppets.
Nice. Just don't fight us on our puppets.
Elise wanted some puppets, but someone was too determined.
Yeah, that's what happens, you know. It's hard when you lose something that you've been winning for a long time.
Ashtray. Oh, wow. This one, I was pessimistic.
That ashtray
Beautiful.
is a really, really nice ashtray.
I agree.
That ashtray, wow. Like, that's a $40 ashtray.
30
Retail.
seconds. If you guys want to get in on it.
$38. I would price that at the store.
Brass candlesticks, good. Same thing.
Yeah, there you go. I love to see this imperfect
watercolor, 130, 130.
painting going for 130. That's
do you mind
so
if I clear? Actually, we
clear.
got 10 seconds, so
Yeah,
let's watch these two guys go, and then we'll clear.
Yeah, yeah.
Oil painting. This other painting, 130, 195.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, clear.
As the humble business
Oh,
partner.
did we even find out if we won?
We'll see at the
Our
end. That will be
Puppet Pals?
oh,
Great.
we'll
I
see
love
if we
it.
won
I
the
love
Puppet Pals
it.
at the end. We
Oh.
lost one, it seems like. It seems like
Are you
we
trying
lost
to hold
one.
hands
Okay,
right
that's what I was
now?
going
Alright,
for.
Oh, no, I can see us actually. We're losing.
Wait,
Wait, but did we win?
I think we might have won one.
If we won one and not the other, that's fucked up. We need them both.
Yeah.
Like, we can't just have one.
I'll be
So you
depressed.
got to go to 36 on it.
36 is my max.
Okay.
I'm calling
63,
it.
thank you.
I'm putting our gambling at a
Okay.
line at 36.
Okay,
though.
but we cannot only have one. Is there a way to find out if we won the other one? This is Elise, get
yeah,
the
we won the
puppets.
other one. We
Oh,
won the other puppet.
phew.
Okay.
Okay.
We won the other puppet. We won the other puppet.
You don't want to like think you won the one and then go hog on the other one?
36 is the max, though. I'm not going
Yeah,
over 36 for the
yeah.
puppet.
I'm there.
Home signed Lowry. There we go. Home decor lot. Way more again. Good lot.
Yeah, the brass. This Primavera, this Sandro Botticelli.
That is a
that
stunning
looks nice.
piece of art. That was a very good
I
one.
actually do want those photograph Life by Alan Grant frame posters. And the figurative portrait art prints. I'm on 20 on those.
If you want, but then just send me the money after. What do you want?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to send you all that.
You
money.
want?
Yeah. I'm at 20 max for those for sure.
Oh, reset. Fuck me.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. What do I have to say on that? 24.
24. I
Yeah.
would go 30 maximum if I were you.
I'll go 27. This is my max bid. It's my snacks bid.
There you go. You got it with 24.
Oh, man, I gotta send you so much money.
You're going to have to send me a little bit of money, yeah. We'll split the puppets, though. We'll split the puppets.
Gotcha. I'm the femme though, right?
Whatever you prefer, my friend. I have
Well, you
no
bid
judgment.
on you were on the mask, bruh.
I like the little hands.
Ooh, look at that Flo Hill, Aaron Gillis.
$100
$100, the charcoal white ink.
Oh, yeah.
That's really nice to see.
$50 for the glass display case.
Yeah.
Wow, the candlesticks for $65.
Yeah.
Good to know for the future, though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Not something I would note. I
Yeah, but
probably would have sold them all for $50 if I were not
Mhm.
auctioning them.
it was interesting to separate. I considered putting them all together, but I was like, that set of four kind of...
Matches in a different way.
Yeah, there's something about the shape of them was sexy.
65. That's
I
good.
wanted-
Though,
yeah.
yeah. I would.
Oh, yeah, we closed it. We closed those dolls, baby. Oh, these rugs? Okay, they're coming up, and that's the end.
Yeah. Rugs are coming up. Rugs are closed pretty much. Still
Right.
for decent prices.
Oh, yeah.
57, 18, 36.
Yeah.
And we got our 2 puppets, so that's fair. We can eat that out of our price, and we can do a little puppet show at the auction.
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited for that. That's going to be Bebe and Pepe.
Bebe and Pepe.
Pepe.
Elise says, let me know next time we get a cabinet like that. Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
The glass display case. Let us know which one. We'll keep an eye out for you. Not a problem. And John L. his candlestick's about to make me act up.
Oh, you're bidding on those, John?
John clearly wants the candlesticks.
You're in there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And also shouts to Elise in the chat. That's exactly what the auctions do. You saw how much we paid so much more for the puppets than we intended.
Yeah.
65 on the candlesticks. John, you about to win? John, you about to win? You acted
That's it.
up?
That's it. There you go. Jack.
You're losing on the figurative portrait, and I would say to leave it.
No, I will.
Okay. I would say we've already spent an okay amount of money today. So we've got, that's it. Figurative, portrait, art, prints, about to go. Overpaying for some damn candlesticks, 2025 off to crazy start. I got the set of 2, not the set of 4.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Yeah, those ones sold for a more reasonable price.
The set of 2, they're really nice. They're super solid. They're very heavy, and nice detailing on them. So.
Yeah, money is fake. Everything is chaos. The world is going to shit. So spend money on candlesticks, bro.
Because when our electricity goes out, you're gonna need some place to put your candles.
Yeah, and you may as well appreciate that spot.
Is everything closed?
Yeah, we're waiting on the figurative portrait lots.
Whoa, I'm sweating.
Seconds. We're gonna check your app. It's gonna be.
I've got sweatpants on under my pants, and it's.
This guy you don't got long johns?
I do.
I'm a long johns kind of guy.
I am too. But sometimes I like my sweats. All right, whoa.
Seems like everything, bro.
I need a nap.
Woo. Wow, that was. I think that's the one thing I want to check before the highest. What was our sell rate? I think we sold 99%.
Is it 100%? Do we have a hundo P?
We got to be close to 100.
I think we did because there was only that one chair.
It was busy enough. The website's jamming up.
Yeah.
Lowest.
$1.
No, so we had a hundo P.
A hundo P.
Technically.
Woo. Woo.
Seriously though, that's like big for us.
Yeah.
Just shit that they went for $1, but it's.
I mean,
it's like
that chair sold for $1, and we're gonna have to move it.
Yeah. I know.
Alright.
100% sell rate is still though.
It's perfect.
Client
That's what you aim for.
To say.
That's what you aim for. There you go.
Oh.
There are 6 top-selling items right there.
Okay.
And we have no clue. Now remember, I said 11. 11 was this funny number that resonated.
I'm floating at 8.
You want to pass me that, my phone, and I'll check on us here.
I'm floating at 8.
How many? Do I have so many missed messages?
I don't think so.
Oh man.
Apparently, I have a broken cable, so it's on me.
Oh well.
Cable didn't do shit.
Oh.
Chat. Acorn says, "Way to go, guys! Stellar auction. Thank you, Acorn. It's exactly what we both needed at this time. We both have big life developments going on at this era, so it is a very reassuring statistic of the prospects that we have, and also to be more objectively focused. It is awesome for our clients. Barbara gave us a great opportunity. We were supporting her in clearing out this estate, while also being transparent that we're just getting started with the process. So big thank you to Barbara on the record publicly for trusting us to do this, and I am very grateful that she gave us that opportunity, and it's something that we hope to offer to other people in the future who have just as intriguing collections. And that was my full PR voice. You got full PR baby right there.
I mean, it feels good to have spent the time, because it took us 4 days.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
of working through this collection and making sure that we took the time for all the descriptions and photographs and everything. And working with Max Sold again just to promote this properly, to make sure, like, we had about 150,000 views, nearly 10,000 in sales, like almost 3,000 bids. That's busy. Like,
Yeah.
and way to go, everybody who's participating in this auction. You're gonna be thrilled with everything.
Yeah.
Like, all this stuff, our pictures, we're doing our best to show this stuff exactly as it is. So
Yeah, you see top 6, all my photos.
what's that?
I'm being a dingus. I'm being a dick on purpose.
Yeah, but
all my photos.
I think I did all the descriptions and the titles.
For these ones, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. So good teamwork. I had to add a little bit of ego in there. I'm sorry. And shouts to John L. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you're interested, send us a follow. We also do have a e-newsletter, so when you visit us in person, sign up and it will let you know about all the auctions that we're doing in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized as I'm telling you to do that, that's the chatbot that I'm missing. I need to add the link to sign up for our e-newsletter.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I need to add that, but we'll do that in the future instead.
Yeah, because we both work out of the warehouse, which is our Mimico-based headquarters, where we just process, in this instance, we're able to work on-site for this client, off-site for us. But normally all of our pickups take place in Mimico on Lake Shore, and that's where you're going to find our more eclectic auctions. And, yeah, follow along.
Yeah. I'm just glad. Yeah, this one was a really good dance of, like Patty said it before, of having a business partner in this scenario to bounce ideas off of. This was like a really serious balance of both of us leaning on that for sure. In this one, we were all checking on, like, should this stand alone? Do we need to put it with the other thing? Even the Italian Florentine, we had a discussion about the Florentine. Do we put them together or do we take them apart? And clearly it was worth taking them apart.
Yeah.
So, like, down to the big items. Yeah, IG, I'm Instagram, NarleyMedia, on the channel you're watching. And then Patty is on Instagram at Patty's Pop-Ups. And I will type it in the chat right now for you.
Yeah. I'm going to post some content on my way home as I walk through this snowstorm.
Which is funny. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. He's on IG there, and then I'm on IG on the same title of the channel that you're watching this on. But follow through. We do update regularly. We're big on the social medias, so you're not just looking for little photo posts. You're following along for our journey as we explore this business, and we hope to create not only informative content, but at least personally, my creative perspective on the entire hustle is it's a form of storytelling. I'm breathing life into all these items, the Florentine dresser, the Balinese dragon, the King Louis pieces of wood chairs, like, that's something that otherwise, like, even if you went to a formal auction house where someone's willing to pay the same dollar amount, it's just another thing that's getting sold for a dollar amount, rather than having people breathe life into the fact that it came from a household that someone wants to appreciate, that deserves to have an understanding of where it came from and what it is, and be repurposed in a context that provides value to generations to come. Because, like, a lot of these items is the thing. I hate IKEA. These two chairs. All right, 165 sounds like a lot. These chairs are going to last you triple the time of any IKEA product that you buy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, these chairs are older than IKEA.
Yeah.
So
that's a better way to put it. Yeah, the chairs are older.
So they'll outlast IKEA.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. And the mahogany table, to get a whole mahogany table, that's a modern. Mahogany is one of the more expensive woods nowadays. You're paying $2,000 for a brand new mahogany table. So whoever got it, just a great piece.
Yeah. Again, I don't know how we're gonna move that. I gotta bring some tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 165 won't get you shit on that cake.
Yeah.
You know, shouts to John. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's gonna be a busy Saturday.
It's a good thing I got Aleem. Shouts to Aleem. He might be in the chat. I don't know if he is. Sometimes he does lurk. So I got him. I just got to make him lunch. And if our cars aren't too full, we have to get him Chinese food at our spot, at your spot.
Oh, is that where we should go for dinner afterwards? You're
Yeah,
saying?
that's what it's saying.
That sounds nice.
And that's my payment. And then we can also sell.
That sounds nice.
He's ITAL though, so which should be fine at the Chinese spot, but.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So he's vegetarian.
Yeah, we can manage that.
Nomad table. I'm happy for the client. Nomad table, this one in the top left. I was hesitant because she expressed a lot of like sentiments around that product.
Yeah.
It's very cool, exceptionally unique, but I was like, it's probably only gonna go for like $60 or $80. And
you can never know with this. Like these auctions are just a hilarious representation of like something is $2 for literally like
the entire live process, yeah.
And then it jumps up to 60 or 200 or 300, and it's just like, who's waiting in the wings? Like I wish you know we could have the screens of all the people that are bidding simultaneously, like seeing. Like I'm just so curious. Like that's what I love.
I know.
I'm just like, this is such an intricate web of people coming together.
It's
to
another
purchase an estate like this.
It's another software difference that I don't want to talk badly about our new partner in Maxsold, but being on a high bid, you can see see who's bidding on it.
Right.
It still blurs out the middle of their email, but
Right.
you can see what the competition is like.
Right.
So that's the one thing that I was like, I wish I could see here, like, because then you could compare and contrast. Like, oh, was it the same guy that bid on this one as well?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have access to that information, unfortunately. Which I think would be good publicly, and even if we could show it publicly with the blurred info, would be fun. We'd be like, oh, and blank 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 at Gmail.
Yeah.
And we can see, oh, and blank 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 was on this other chairs, and there's still a commentary process that we could provide.
Yeah.
Right, but it is what it is. Otherwise, the refresh hide lots is the only thing that I have to critique about the platform that we're collaborating with at the process.
Yeah, and we didn't get that Foo Dog privacy screen. We were at 100 of that.
We had 100 and then it went down. It's just like if it happens with us, imagine how many people get disappointed on our buyers' ends. Mm-hmm. This is where I get.
Now, let's look at those puppets. Let's do that, and then...
The last random I have is
Yeah.
the King Louis. The King Louis, I was like, oh, I really thought these guys were the ones that were sitting for like $5 till today.
Yeah. There's mad stressing on those, being like, how are those not going to go for more?
So puppets, we'll go puppets based on order. Do we want to see if we won the puppets is what you're saying, or do you want to see how all the puppets went?
I mean...
I thought you wanted to see how all the puppets went.
Yeah, we could see how all the puppets went. But really, I just want to look and admire our new puppets.
Oh, you want to admire our new puppets?
Yeah, but we can...
So we have 55 on these guys.
Yeah, those are great. They're really useful. You can display them on top of wine bottles, as our client whimsically had done in the past. It's a great way. Like that's
cute.
It's really smart. It's really fun. Now that's the one surprising for $6. That was
I couldn't help it. I snuck that photo in for fun.
Yeah.
I really couldn't help it.
Yeah. Those are also great.
These were probably the more detailed of them. So
Yeah.
if anything, I would say artisanally, I was surprised that these went for less. These are better than the other ones, and that's personal bias.
Yeah. As marionettes, like they're detailed, they're intricate pieces.
And then $50 for
Yeah, that's curious.
Well, I guess people want actual
no-
puppets,
I
or
have
maybe
no
it's
clue.
because they're Chinese, or
I have no clue.
because these are also
Right? Like how...
we use Southeast Asian. So
Like,
these
again,
are
this is going to be
Polynesian.
the curious thing of being like, is it the same buyer?
Yeah, and see if the buyer was in a respectfully curious way, not a judgmental way. Because our Hindu statues also went for a lot, so maybe like the Hindu person was buying more of them, and then we had other Chinese stuff, so they're buying more of the Chinese puppets alongside their other Chinese purchases. So we won the creepy tiny hands for 33, which I'm fine.
What is wrong with us?
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
joking.
That
I'm
one, I'll
joking.
friend. That's pretty much going to be my award of having our first successful auction.
That's it. You know, these are
That's
going
how
to
I'm
be
seeing it.
little symbols of our
And then
endeavor.
we won the other one for 25.
Yeah, those are so that's me. Yeah, that kind of looks just like me.
Yeah, you can.
I'll make that face like.
But so those will be our good representation. I'm fine. I don't regret it, especially because we did so well.
Yeah.
Those will be our. That's at least one of them. Even if this business goes under, I'll hold on to the creepy tiny hands puppet and be like, okay, that was a good time. Tiny hands puppet will be my good time. He will haunt me.
If this business goes under, you mean when?
Yeah.
No, this business is going to be like, you know, we're going to sell it for $1 million.
I only bid on things that I was interested in.
Yeah.
So I got the creepy puppets,
No.
and then you owe me $3 for then whatever. If it's $3, you don't owe me nothing. $3.
Is that what? Well, yeah, there's that.
Life.
Yeah.
You lost
We
the
didn't
figure
win
out.
more stuff. Oh, I lost that.
I didn't bid
got
on
these
nearly as much as
puppets.
you wanted to.
Yeah. Lost the fruits.
Fair price for the fruit loss, though.
Yeah.
Coffee urn, I kind of wanted, but I would never use it.
Yeah.
It was another one of it was another one of those hoarder issues. Coffee urn would be beautiful to have. It would be really cute to use like 2 times when we had like guests over.
That?
But I wouldn't actually.
I don't know. Yeah.
Never
Well,
actually use it. That's
Even
why.
yeah. For me, you know, I think it's more of a decorative piece than actually like using it. Although it was super clean inside.
And
Like I don't know. Ever since yeah.
Acorn says they're very excited for their puppets.
Oh yeah. Which ones did you guys win?
Yeah, which one is it? Yeah. Talk to Patty for a second. We'll go through that. I'll put this back on highest and all. I'm going to be 2 seconds. I'm literally running to the washroom. I'm not...
Walk.
Okay.
okay.
All right. I'm not dawdling to anything else, though.
Yeah, what did you guys, what are your puppet lot numbers? $141. All right, let's get there. Let's get there. Lot number high to low. 141. Oh yeah, love it. Oh, cutie little pair. You guys got a great deal. Yeah, look at the colors. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that cute face. Oh, damn. Alright, you guys are swinging. Okay, we can go through all that. 46, 50, 94, 95, and 166. And so... Wait, did I not even win my cherub? Lot number high to low again. So 166. Yeah, I'm but some of them went expensive, like not cheap, not expensive, but some of them went for higher prices. 166. Yeah, that's a nice painting. Yeah, that Egyptian tea set was a nice piece. I also had a thought on that as a gift for a friend, but I didn't go for it. Yeah. So 166, love that painting. So 94, 95, let's slip down there. Don't mind the scrolling, guys, sorry. I'll just go. Next page, 94, 95 is right here. Oh yeah, those wooden masks, so fun. So fun. I love that big mustachio dude. Really fun. This hand-carved wooden statue, beautiful. Okay. I'm also thinking in my mind, okay, how am I going to pack this up for you guys so that we can bring it to the warehouse or drop it off on any given Sunday? And 46 and 50. One of those is going to be a table, isn't it? 46. This assorted brass lot, really cool. I love that cross. Yeah, really fun. You guys will do well with this. Maybe you'll keep it for yourself. Maybe you'll keep some of it. Maybe you'll resell some of it. But that's a great.
You can stay if you want.
Yeah. Hindu god of house protection. Is that who that guy is? Mustachio? That's...
Yeah, the Egyptian tea set did go hard.
Did it? What did it close at?
I was talking about it goes hard as like
Yeah.
being cool.
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
think it closed. Oh, it closed over 20 for sure.
No, that's what I.
Oh, Acorn's keeping it all.
Yeah,
They got
you
the
are.
same problem as us.
Yeah,
Eh?
you are.
The wedding chairs, I'm just so happy. The wedding chairs are like I'm just glad they didn't go for $20. That's all I cared about.
Yeah. Those are going to be a challenge to move. It's going to be so many elevator trips. Like, we're about to do 100 elevator trips.
That's why I think it's better to just leave you down there, and I'll do it with my buddy, and we'll just...
That's why I think it's basically we
And
just
got
make an
Amy.
effort to move. Like, we'll organize the lots, but we're just moving it all.
We won't really have time,
Yeah. I mean, that's what they'll be doing up there.
and that's what I mean.
And so they'll be doing it, but then
So you
everything
arrange-
just goes downstairs. Like, it doesn't matter the order. It just all is coming down.
Okay.
And it's just like, it's always a full load.
And then you radio the...
And I'm just setting it aside.
This person's here.
Yeah. And I'll just be organizing the chaos downstairs. Because doesn't take up that much space in the loading bay.
Maybe we do the rental van just like you said before to make it nicer, but we'll discuss this
This
off camera.
Guild framed mirror for $100. That's nice.
But it might be worth us doing the Sprinter van just so that it's
Yeah.
not a headache for the building.
Fuck the building.
Sorry, we respect all of our corporate clients that we have to collaborate with, and we are very grateful to operate within your parameters.
Yeah. But so did I win the cherub though?
No, you lost the cherub.
I did?
Unless your wife bought it. You lost it on my bids.
I did?
Yeah.
No. I don't think she, I thought I won that. I let it go? Doesn't sound like me.
You let it go because well, you set a max, and then I said you should stop. But it was like, I think you bid up to like 38 or 40 something, and then there you go. See, right there.
33 won!
Oh, you
I
won
knew it.
Okay, so yeah, you do owe me $33 for the chair.
Okay, alright.
I'll send you. We'll figure this out tomorrow.
No, it's okay. 33. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well. Yeah.
But again,
Great stuff.
thank you, Acorn. Thank you, everyone, for popping
Yeah.
by. We got a couple
Way to
regulars.
go.
We appreciate y'all. We see the lurkers. Thank you, thank you.
Now I definitely just need like a good night's rest.
Yes. This is, I mean, it's similar.
And we're back at it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Never ends.
I gotta deliver eBay packages in the morning, and then I'll be right there. But it's the post office.
You know I have to do so much work
Yeah.
on undoing what I did.
I know. I'm not upset about it.
You learned to live with me.
I've learned to deal with it. I walked in, I was like, holy shit.
Well, the one thing was just that shoe storage thing. Emily won this.
The one thing was the shoe storage. Oh my god, bro. That entire place was blown up.
Well, yeah. Good thing I only have a little bit of stuff to unload tomorrow from my van. That's why I'm telling you I need to move those tables.
That's why we need to get the auction shelves ready.
Bro, the auction shelves are ready.
There's not. There's a toboggan on one of them.
It can go in the auction.
Alright.
No, we can donate it. I'm okay with that. Yeah, Emily's super thrilled with her painting.
For $23, it's a good painting.
Yeah, so... T for T for two. The Tiller Man. T for the Tiller Man.
T for the Tiller Man?
Yeah.
Maureen Lowry.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar, but it's probably just because we posted it.
Sounds familiar. Have I spent 2 months
reading this auction over and over? The Hindu statues again. That was.
Yeah, that's a big.
It's good to note for the future. I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Would never have anticipated that. I knew they were valuable. I wouldn't have put them over $100 ever.
Yeah.
So
you never know what people are willing to pay, and that's why I love the auctions, because it really just leaves it up to others, and you've done the work to photograph it and create the lots and store it, and then just let them come and pick it up. Wow. That's it. Anything else that we have to say? You want to keep going over it? I'm tired.
I know. I'm just processing for a second if there's any review questions, but otherwise I feel pretty secure with it.
Crockpot for $10. That's good.
Carpets.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of it closing because it was kind of so much stuff got extended.
Yeah, we got a lot of
decanters.
Good last-minute interest. I would be curious. I guess that's one of them. I wonder if the last-minute interest is just due to the quality of the items, or if our partnership with Max Sold accelerated that in any way. That would be one of the public questions I would be willing to say right now. Like, curious if that's because we're boosted now that more people saw it and clicked, or...
I mean, I'd say so.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I think my summary was it was very reassuring, like, A, dollar amount wise, and then B, lotting wise. A lot of these pieces were both of us deliberating of, like, do we separate it, do we not?
Mm-hmm.
And each one of them, even that we've got the one decorative dining plate right there for $11, was like a big experiment in us.
Yeah.
Do we take it apart? Do we sell it as a big thing? Chose to take it apart, and like shooting that piece took me 3 minutes. So
yeah,
it's not exactly at our mark, but was the right choice. So I feel very secure walking into the next household of the two of us, knowing exactly, okay, no, these are the dollar amounts. We know what we're doing. We know how to batch your stuff up.
Yeah.
This is what we do. And
yeah, this one's a little sad.
Someone got a steal for that. That thing is worth a silly amount of money.
I don't know why I think it looks so much like my dad. That's why I was really interested in it. I was going to give it to my mom. But you tell me.
Yeah, show me the photo and then I'll let you know.
I don't have a lot of photos of my dad here.
Find it similar for me.
That's one.
Facial expression-wise. I'll give you expression-wise, but not actual face-wise.
He even had a little mole. But it's okay.
I'll give you expression.
I don't actually want it.
Okay.
I don't want anything except for that little Cupid.
But this is on that same note of like working with Acorn Auctions Hamilton. Shouts out to them. You'll see me doing their things. That's Royal Dalton, right?
Yeah.
Royal Dalton used to be top dog. People used to the reselling value on eBay is hundreds of dollars. But now in auction houses, people just don't give a shit anymore about like Staffordshire ware or.
Yeah, I mean, and that one is an interesting one where it's hard to actually tell because there were a lot of reproductions made.
Yeah.
And there's a variety of sizes because that's like the 8-inch one, then there's some of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
That one I think is original.
I think you're correct. I did the double check on your statements,
And it really are 6-inch, and I guess they go like to the 4-inch.
Yeah, I think it was a 6-inch, and then it was either the first or second.
Or they do like the little tiny ones, right?
Yeah.
Like as a cutesy things.
But just overall, that's what I've been impressed about learning about ceramics is the weird shift in the market.
Yeah. Well, I guess especially, it's like Canadians and North Americans don't want that anymore.
Not at all. And it's just so severe, and it was even before our current political climate.
Well, like, it'd be interesting to look at, I don't know, there's high bid and max sold.
Yeah.
Are basically North America.
Yeah.
What are the online auction companies in Europe?
Maybe that's what I'll do while I'm away. That's an interesting thing to look into while I'm away.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to do that. Okay. I don't know.
And our like comps. I feel like high bid might be a thing there.
I'm fairly
because it's
certain
just a software.
Yeah.
And there's so much shipping.
But there's got to be some other competitor like a Max Sold. Either that or maybe it is all eBay, but I doubt it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm happy that I didn't win it, I guess. I guess I'm not happy, I'm not sad.
I would have put it on eBay and I probably would have held on to it for 4 to 6 months, so it's... But also, all due respect to the reasons that you are missing the value of it.
It's... Yeah, look at this, $98.88 and $55. That's great. Because I was skeptical on those.
I knew it. I didn't think they were $100 pieces. That makes my ego happy enough.
I mean, but
I did not think they were money makers, but I thought they'd hit the mark.
Yeah, but then how does this not go for more?
Personally?
Yes.
Well, not as an offense to the title writer.
Yeah.
That's why it's like maybe you should have put gold leafed.
But was it
gold 4-panel?
like
something to make it like Chinese food dog is helpful, but maybe like antique gold leaf.
But I guess
panel.
I'm such a. Do I know that it's over 100 years old? I will not call something an antique unless I know it's over 100 years old.
But even that definition of antique, I disagree with.
Do you do?
Yeah, I don't think it's 100.
It is.
No, it's not.
100 years old is an antique.
No, it's not.
Vintage is 30, true vintage is 50.
No one uses true vintage anymore.
Bro.
I saw antique as 60.
Well, if that's the thing, then I would have written antiques all over this place.
Well, exactly.
I just don't even like the
That's exactly my debate.
But I don't like I guess, like, I don't even know. I don't think I wrote vintage. Jeez, that doesn't sound like me.
No, this isn't. No.
Did you edit that?
What?
No, I'm just saying. Did you?
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
No.
Yeah.
Vintage on most of them, I usually avoid vintage as well because I do agree with you, both on the conceptual process as well as the back end being a marketing person.
Yeah.
It's oversaturated. It's too overdone. So what's the point?
But this is where I'm seeing and like watching some of the other auctions, you can go more in detail in these descriptions because they'll read out like 2 lines. And I think like measurement stuff like that, like you were saying, like for art, even for that room divider, the privacy screen, have the dimensions in it.
Yeah.
So that people reading the titles get an idea of the size of it. But it's all right. In this game, you win some, you lose some.
You keep learning.
$130. Didn't expect. $310. Definitely didn't
Davenport
expect.
desk is so nice. I'm
$135.
If we find an estate that we don't have a client for, I'm taking one if I see one again like that.
Not gonna see one again.
I know. Probably not.
Ceramic elephant plant stand. $60. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. $105. Surprise, surprise. Emily messaged me. She's obviously, I'm not looking at the phone. She says, stop. But she said, stop bidding on those fruits, you. Some word I shouldn't say.
Yeah.
And I thought she was telling me to stop bidding on it because she was bidding on it.
Oh.
And so I responded being like, did you win those? And she's like, no, you idiot.
Yeah.
Why the hell are you bidding on them? I was like, come on.
Just adorable.
No, this is like great market stuff. Like, put those into Bazaar. Each one of those you would sell for $20. Each one of them.
Also,
$18.
easy to put in your pocket, though. That's the only issue.
Yeah, but the person that wants these isn't the person that steals.
Yeah, true. No, fair.
No,
that's valid. That's
the
valid.
person that wants this little fruit that's going to pay $18 for it is like, the person whose parent is paying for their condo in Liberty Village.
Yeah.
And they love bananas, but they're allergic, so they just get a...
They were so cute, though. Those are they're hard to find.
They're...
You buy them retail, they're going to charge an arm and a leg. That's set
They
retail.
are super... You
I
can't buy
wouldn't
a set. Like, you don't get sets of fruit.
Yeah.
You buy them all individually. Nobody has this many.
That's why I was tempted, but...
It's especially some of them, I think, are hyper rare.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should use the word hyper less and use the word antique more, but these are so cute. Look at that tiny little watermelon.
I feel like people search very rare more than antique even.
Right.
Right.
Rare, all caps, exclamation mark, rare, one of a kind.
Rare, one of a kind, that's what I would say. You don't want too many all caps because then the robots, the SEO robots don't like that. The Google bots. Google doesn't like all caps.
Right.
It might have been me. I don't have my...
Yeah. Oh, wow.
All right. I'm feeling cozy. Is there anything else you want to review?
No. I mean, I'm going to be reviewing all this
All
in
day long
depth.
with the wife?
No, Emily's going to be asleep by the time I get home, hopefully. And I don't know if we're going to have a snow day tomorrow.
Yeah, a whole kid day tomorrow?
I don't know. Like, is warehouse even going to be open tomorrow? Is Scrubs for You going to be open?
I guess that's a valid critique. I guess we'll see. Scrubs for You.
I haven't been outside. Like, haven't looked.
I've just looked out the window. It's like a normal Canadian snow day. It's not
To me, it's
blizzard
pretty
snow
like
day.
wimpy.
It's normal Canadian snow.
But
day.
I get that, like, most people.
So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
But I was gonna plan to leave early. I just gotta post office opens at 9:30. Deliver my eBay package and then I'll drive out.
Cool.
Well. So shout outs.
Yeah.
I can do the spiel, but you're also welcome to take a crack at it.
Go for, well, I mean, I just feel really gratitude is the theme of 2025 for me,
Yeah.
It's been overwhelming. There's been so much going on, but it's a lot of positive positive stuff. And I think that this is just an example of that. It's like we worked really hard for this, and it's great to see it do so well. And I'm grateful for your support in this. Like, we're doing this together, and we're not going to get the fruits of our labor, but we're going to see the fruits of our labor, the alabaster fruits.
Yeah.
This is great. Like, this, I think, 100% met, if not exceeded, our expectations.
I would agree.
And I'm super happy for us, and I'm even happier for our client.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be feel good about all of this stuff finding its next life.
I agree.
And in that, it's like we're gonna be doing this more.
Yeah.
And there's so much more to come. We've got the estate we're clearing right now. Van loads are being loaded into the warehouse, with my apologies.
Yeah.
And we just have like endless auctions coming. So many more estates. We're getting calls daily to get stuff for people. There's going to be an amazing paper auction that I just nailed down for us today, coming up in like the summertime.
Okay.
There's so much to come, and that's what I'm so excited for. And to do it with you, it's going to be really fun. And to do it with all of you, tune in, like this stuff, follow our every platform, because we post this, we do so much more, and we just like to have fun. And that's what it's about. It's about just imbuing all of this stuff with positive energy and breathing new life, telling the story. And it's not necessarily the story of the item, but just like the story of the people that had it, that pass it on, the new people, the new owners, meeting people, building the community. And that's what Toronto needs. That's what the world needs, but specifically, that's what we're doing in here.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. I'm totally with it. You did so good that let me bookmark that. Okay. No, I'm on board with it. I really very much value it. I still had an exceptional amount of confidence in the path that we're taking, but considering this was one of our first clients where we're offering the auction house ability out of their location, and we had a set dollar amount that we discussed privately that was like, this is the right amount of products that we will do it at your house, to see that not just be a crazy idea between two of us, be something that is like, oh no, this is sustainable. The payout is functional for both client and us. For that to be reasonable for the amount of days that we performed it is fantastic, and it is even further reinforced by those values that you were bringing up about it being super important to. It's the rehoming, it's the revaluing, it's all these little things. Otherwise, like that client, like we were saying, the one that we're working with now, otherwise they would have sat on it for 3 months, 4 months. We were working with a home organizer on this site as it is, and they wouldn't have been able to move these products. So although they may have thought some of this, like the Schonbeck chandelier that's on screen right now, yeah, it's a $1,300 chandelier retail, but where would you have sold it? You wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. At least we were able to help you rehome it, and we were able to help you actualize value for it, and we are doing the logistics of getting it physically out of your house.
Yeah.
So I feel very glad that this is like our first iteration of bringing those concepts to life, and I'm very excited to see where those things grow. Then, shout-outs wise, we're on this on a monthly basis. You can catch us on YouTube. You can catch us on Twitch. You can catch us on Kick. NarleyMedia is my personal creative profile. I operate otherwise my eBay store and my reselling hustle as Grandma's Dead Stock. And Patty here is Paddy, Patty's Pop-Ups on Instagram.
PADDYSPOPUPS. Like the delivery service.
Just like the delivery service. Because he pops up where you're at, and that's what matters. Otherwise, yeah, we work with the wonderful commenters, Acorn Auctions, on a consistent basis. I do live stream their auction closes, much like the one that we did tonight. But they do offer international shipping, and they are collaborators that we will function with often. And they actually have a much more specific. We help people rehome their entire collection. Acorn Auctions is a curated auction house, and it's very valuable to have that opposing perspective, as we very much are focused on the rehoming of products. They are very much focused on the finding value in the high end of the market, and I'm super grateful for the lessons learned from working with them as well.
Yeah. They're seasoned pros.
Seasoned, for real.
They help us a lot. You know,
Yeah.
talking about the auction lotting, like early on in our relationship with them, you know, they did that a lot for me, of just like helping me work through the stuff.
Yeah, nail it down.
And
Good tap.
yeah, grateful for peers and friends, colleagues and competitors.
Yeah, this is the first one we'll be able to leave, and Wasteoid will ask us how we did. We'll both be like, good.
Yeah.
We'll be like, what happened? Yeah, I'm good. You got any shout outs? You got any last things you want to say? You want to talk about the wife? You want to talk about the kid? You want?
Nah, there's snoozing, and I think they're doing the right thing, so we should join them, eh?
Done.
Just close our eyes and
Deal. So have a good night, everybody. We're going to hit the close button.
sweet dreams.
Thank you for coming through.
Sweet
If
dreams.
it's your first time viewing, hit the subscribe button. It's right under the video that you're watching now, okay? Okay, bye.